Shrek is my favorite.
Shalom, shalom.
It's not that common. It doesn't happen to every guy, and it is a big deal.
The timer's going to end early because we've got a raid. GK898, GK98, thank you very much for the early raid. Let me drop the old shout out to you. Wrong come up. There we go. Thank you very much. Hope your stream was well. How are you? Big Grades Tuesday, welcome in. RC, hey, lockers as well. We've got a new background to the setup. It's going to look a bit weird because I need to get used to it. My chat monitor is now over here, so I need to move this side. On my OBS, I move my activity feed over here. But yeah, thank you very much for the raid. Hope stream was well. welcome in as well. Hope we are all doing well. We are back with Bilbao. Last time out, well, we've been having a few form issues and finding ourselves dropping off a little bit, dropping off the pace a little bit. So we changed the tactic up for the Bilbao game. We're still strikerless, don't worry, we're still strikerless. But yeah, and so now we are back and we are here with a different tactic and hoping it can bring us some form. Because of the new system, I'm going to be changing sides on the camera. I also need to move the camera up a little bit so you can see the man bun. Right. It's about there. No, that's a bit too high now. Want it about there? No, we're still a bit too... There we go, that's better. That's better. But yeah, so also, whilst I was away, whilst we was off stream, I might be going a little bit crazy. I hate the staff view in FM, the way it looks. So I am making a spreadsheet, and I filled every cell in black and made the text white because looking at a blaring white screen just fucks with my eyes. And I'm making a spreadsheet with every single staff member on my team, and then any spaces we have, I'm NA in it, so I can always come back and use this as a reference for what we have. So I've been doing that whilst I was in between. I've changed all the set piece tactics, so it's ready to go, so we don't have to worry about that. And we have also... we also released Jury. I realised he was 34 years old, out of contract, and had 9 pace and acceleration. For a left-back, that is not what we need. So I bought David Marino up, 17 years of age. He's not the best defensively. I'm putting it out there now. He's probably more of a winger. He's only got 3-star potential. Why am I bringing him up? I swear my B team had a 5-star potential left-back. That's not who I'm looking at. You're on loan. Was it my B team or was it my under-19s? There was a 5-star potential left back in my squad. There was. And I know that for a fact. You're 3-star. You're a winger. Was there not a 5-star potential left back? I could have sworn there was. At the club somewhere. There is definitely not in here. Was he 4.5 star? I could have sworn we had one. There's the 3.5 star left back in Andoni. Did I bring him up already? I could have sworn we had a 5-star potential left back. I must be losing my mind. Okay. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. Never mind. But yeah, so we brought Marino up purely because when I looked at the other left back option that I had brought up in wherever he is now, David Oranga, he has the better there, but it's the same sort of issue we had with Yuri, is that not enough pace really to kind of settle on. So we've moved that around, and there. Tyrone Mings just getting stretchered off. Wow. Okay. But yeah, we will be losing. We're gonna walk away from you. So I've just put in the transfer bid for a couple of other staff members. These are players that are joining in on loan. We've got 5 mil in the bank. We need about 13. We need 13 to be able to get 13 to get both Torreira and Galindo in permanently at the end of the season, should we want to. But yeah, setup has moved. I've moved it upstairs, so it is now here. We are a whopping, 15 points off the pace already? From Real Madrid and Barcelona, roughly. Yeah, 15. So it's not looking good. We're only 2 points off those Champions League spots, but any reason for the move upstairs? Yeah, there was a little bit of stuff with the house, and it was also just I wanted it upstairs. So we moved it upstairs yesterday. So if you'd have seen the TikTok from today, which you can get the screen is there, and then the link is in chat, but it tells you on the screen what it is. But yeah, it is a bit more private as well. So yeah, we are upstairs, and it's a lot nicer. I feel a lot more comfortable with it upstairs. Man United are also seeking Vivian deal. I'm not too opposed to selling Vivian right now. I'm not gonna lie. But we have Real Madrid to start today's save off. Now the supporters want we're at home to Real Madrid. Now this is gonna be an interesting one. Our performance analyst is in. You love to see it. Send on an intensive language course. Sal Carrasco, 4-star defensive midfielder. But yeah, so this is now the new tactic that we've got. So this is the new tactical system we have gone for. It's kind of like a 4-2-3-1, but strikerless 4-2-3-1. And we're going with the attacking mindset again. We're pushing up again higher, and it garnered us a 4-0 win against Betis. Last time out, Galindo with a brace, Serrano, Munayin getting the goals. Obviously, Galindo playing as the shadow striker because Inaki Williams is still recovering from that injury. He says he's back to full training tomorrow. We are gonna risk him for the Real Madrid game. Oh, excuse me, burps. We are going to risk him for Real Madrid, because if we can beat Real Madrid and then they're unbeaten run in the league so far this season, that would be very, very based. He's got shin splints and is out for 2 months. Didn't realise shin splints could cause a 2-month injury, I'm not going to lie. I've just seen Celta Vigo 4-1 down at home. Right, Galindo can't play, so Torreira is going to come in. Just because I want to get him, because I don't know if he is interested in joining us. He isn't. They would want a loan move. Can we increase that? Are looking to give him a chance in the first team. So it's the same issue we had. We're going to probably need the cash money to be able to do it. A splint is usually a thing you wear. Shin splints are where you get, like, stabbing pains in your shins, I believe. There is... I'll get the shin splints definition up. Shin splints. It's a type of shin pain usually caused by exercise. It's... Yeah. Basically tenderness, soreness, or pain along the inner side of your shin bone and mild swelling in your leg. Basically, yeah, your shin is just mudded, basically. But yeah, Uriah is knackered, as is Vivian. That is not good. Who's Uriah wanted by? Real Madrid. Guillamon is wanted by Benfica and Villarreal. So, might be a few... You're training the boys too hard. Nope. They need the training. We are gonna bring are you 5-star potential? No, you're not the 5-star potential player. It's Ivan Bolaños that is the 5-star potential player. He's actually not a horrible corner taker. Decent pace. Why have we not been bringing this kid onto the bench? Mr. Ivan Bolaños, on you come for Ruben Galindo. You left-footed or right-footed? You're left-footed. So it could be a Munayin backup. And Michelle Lopez in there. Serrano's in there. Bolaños could also go shadow striker with that. The mentals will need some work on him, but fairly professional personality and level-headed. He's not horrible. We are going to risk Uri, I think, rather than Vivian. 13-16 on Vivian. We're going to play Vivian. We're going to play Vivian. He's not match fit. Neither of them are really. We're going to risk Vivian. Tadibo and Akanji as centre-backs for Real Madrid. This is an interesting Real Madrid side. Their real main striker, the only real person that's like natural striker, and I don't know if he's in this squad, he doesn't look like it, is Florian Balogun. But they've won 13 of their 15 league games, so it's obviously working for them. Chance to prove people wrong. Prove that this new tactical system can blow teams out of the water. Torreira will start, Munayin and Williams there. Seanasea is the centre mid attack. It gives us now 4 attacking options as opposed to 3. and we then have still two like defense-minded midfielders in there. So we still kind of have a good solid defensive foundation as well. And we're going to encourage the boys. Rayo Vallecano are 4-1 up away at Sevilla. Have won 4-1 by the looks of it. Real Madrid have an early corner. This is not what we want to see, lads. Let's head this out. We have headed this out. Todibo picks it up. Kroos, shot from distance, and it's an early goal.
Emotional damage.
Okay. We cleared the corner nicely, but then we just don't reset properly. And it's a great finish from Christopher Aya. And Real Madrid lead inside the opening 12 minutes. So, not great stuff, but a goal from the corner here would make things nice. But it's headed away. Kroos is the furthest player forward from Real Madrid, so we should win it back, and we do. Now let's build up together. Let's build a... There, Vivian, you've got support. And that's lovely play. Gorosabal down the right. You've got support. That is not the kind of pass you'd want to do. But you'll win it back. Nice. Make up for your mistake. That's what we like to see. Rodriguez. Into Munain. Is there runners forward? Rodriguez. He's going to need support. He's going to go on his own. Oh, what a ball! What a finish that is as well from Torreira, by the way. Torreira with 11 finishing and 12 composure. And it doesn't matter. He's twatted that into the bottom corner. And we are level with it back straight away. Gorosabal on a yellow card against Vinicius Jr. worries me slightly. Asensio with a free kick that's wide of the mark. I can't believe Swansea really reverted after they brought back their beautiful retro badge. Yeah. You monster. I am a horrible person, Woider. Right, can we win this back? They've gone back to Canizares, to Debo, Seanasea. Can we maybe find a way forward? A way to win possession back. Force an error. Di Lorenzo's coming forward with it. Asensio. Di Lorenzo again. We're forcing them back, which is good. Can we find that? Can we find that misplaced pass? Oh, Vencedor stepped out here. This might be the error. That might be the error mistake Real Madrid were looking for. Kroos saved by Simon, though. Okay, that's not horrible. Vivian. He's found Sansei. Vencedor. That's nice to play out from the back. Gorosabal with the width. He's found a brilliant ball. Oh! He found a wonderful cross there. It's just a shame Munain couldn't get on the end of it. And we're holding Real Madrid. Oh, are we? Munain corner. Whipped in. Canizares claims. Okay. He's played it long. We should have that. It's gone straight to Unai Simon. Let's not make a mistake here, Unai. Into Guillamon. Vencedor. Rodriguez. He's got some space out on this left. He's found a... Oh... I thought he was going to find Inaki Williams with that ball in behind there. This highlight has gone on to too long for it to not be a goal for someone. Vencedor did well to win it back and then instantly gave it away. Ferland Mendy coming forward. He's being tracked by Torreira. Inaki Williams pressured but didn't quite find the pass. Asensio's got a bit of space and he's hit the bar. Okay, we'll take that. It's 1-1 at the break. It's not a bad start. It's not a bad start. We've probably created the better chances in this game. We're holding our own. We're holding our own against Real Madrid. The one thing that we do need is probably a better, like some good replacements in the midfield. Munain looks like he is absolutely dead to the water. He's recovering from a knock. That is not good news. Berenguer will come on for you then. Do we bring Bolaños on for Inaki Williams? I think I'm going to leave Inaki Williams for a few. Sansei is a little bit injured himself. Hello, Abby. Hi there, Gav. How are you? The sex god himself, Mr. Gavin Brash. Inigo Martinez is on a 6.4. We're not there. Hot stuff times 2, yeah. Okay, I don't want to make too many changes. Guillamon is knackered. Let's bring Ander Herrera on for Guillamon. A little bit of experience and a little bit of a change in the engine room. The fullbacks are playing well, which is good. Seanasea goes for the long ball. Vivian heads away, but that's allowed Vinicius Jr. in, and it's a great save from Simon. Can we counter? Inaki Williams. Gorosabal. Where's the run? No highlight. The highlight didn't want to continue. That's a shame. Throw in right in the corner flag. Rodriguez whips in across, and it's fallen to Berenguer. You're still wet. You appear to have moved. I have, Gav. I have moved upstairs. I have moved upstairs. If you'd watched the TikTok today, Gav, you would have noticed that. And there is a free kick. It's Rodriguez on the free kick. He's whipped it. Oh, it's a good save from Canizares. I'm liking this system already. I am not going to lie. I've been out for most of the day. That is fair. Where have you been, Gav? How has day out been? Vencedor, Vivian, Martinez. Can we find a killer pass here? Torreya's trying to get there, but it's headed back to Canizares from Akanji. With 20 minutes to go, I don't really know if I want to change anything. Ribeiro on for Sansei is probably the change I'm going to make. Because of the fitness, the pace. The midfield do have to get through a lot of work. I understand that. Gorosabal with the throw. Ribeiro has found Torreya, who's hit one, and it's hit the post. It's hit the post or the bar. It's hit one of the two. How was the Seanasea day? You went to watch Retford. That is based. And they won as well. You love to hear it. Rodriguez is now... We've hit the woodwork twice in 2 highlights. I'm nervous, chat, now. With 10 minutes to go, I'm starting to get a little bit nervous. But we are putting pressure on Real Madrid. It's all us at the moment, which makes me nervous. Berenguer, Inaki Williams! It's onside! It's 3-1 against Real Madrid. Come on! So I even got to see family. You love to see it. Canizares has had a stinker. Is this a journeyman save? This is not a journeyman save. This is a one-club save. We started at Bilbao. We are staying for the entire save at Bilbao. We are 3-1 up. I feel like I can be a little bit more comfortable to make changes now. We are going to bring Bolaños on for Williams. We don't want him to get injured. But yeah, the Seanasea Day bin has been working them watching the watching Soccer Saturday and the 100 has been Seanasea Day. And then we are going to bring you in for Vencedor as the anchor. We've got 2 youngsters in the midfield now. Herrera, this is a highlight before we've made the subs. So, Berenguer, he's offside. Okay, it's ended. I was just about to make some changes to go to time wasting. And if we concede to make it 3-2, I'm definitely going to be doing that. Especially if Ander Herrera is going to give the ball away on the edge of our own box. David Alaba for Real Madrid. The cross has come in. We have not cleared that away. But it's a brilliant block and it's been claimed by Simon. And that is the end of the highlight. So now we go to positive. We drop the tempo, be more disciplined, time waste, play for set pieces. Get all the time wasting stuff in. Playing for set pieces doesn't mean allowing Real Madrid a corner though, lads. Let's be realistic. But, I mean, Unai Simon has got in the way again, and then Inigo Martinez has come out on one possession. Can we counter-attack? You've got Torreya forward. You've got players bombing on. He's won a throw. That will do. In added time, that will do. Can we stop with the highlights game? Please. Unless Bolaños is going to do something miraculous here. He's found the cross. Torreya. It's Garambea. Oh, and it's just wide. Gerena Barena is his name, but it doesn't matter. Because you know what, chat? It's a party time. We've beaten Real Madrid. I also watched England women this morning. Cracking performance. Yeah, I was at work when when England women were playing, unfortunately. So I missed the game. I've missed all of the knockout, like all of basically England women's run to the World Cup semis. So I'm glad I'm working on Wednesday when they play, because that means I can't watch it. For someone that doesn't watch IRL football, I've done a lot of IRL football stuff today. You have, yeah. I'm proud of you, Gav. Do you know what I'm even more proud of, though? This Bilbao side and this new tactic. We beat a Real Madrid. Again, we've beaten Real Madrid. What's that, the 4th time this save we beat a Real Madrid? Me too. Up the Bilbao. Look at this. Okay, it's the 3rd time. No, that's Betis. That is Betis. This is Real Madrid. It's the 4th time we've beaten Real Madrid in this save. I don't care what anybody says. We seem to have... It's the biggest win we've got against Real Madrid. They still have the... No, they don't have the head-to-head, because that's last season. We're fucking massive, chat. We're absolutely fucking massive. And that's put us into the Champions League spots. Yes, Valencia have 2 games in hand. I am aware of that. And Sociedad, we have played the most out of any team in and around that area. But... Vivian needs a rest. Well, he can rest against, I'm guessing, that is, yeah, a side in the Europa League. We can rest for that. Rodgers was spotted in the San Mamés. Who is Brendan Rodgers looking to sign? Hugo Guillamon. Yeah, he can get to fuck. Just there. We were talking editor stuff in another stream yesterday, and someone was moaning that Bilbao was hard-coded. You should be able to edit. The fact is, yeah, that's the whole enjoyment and fun of the Bilbao save. If you're looking to edit out the Basque part of a Bilbao save, don't manage Bilbao. That is my opinion on it. We've beaten Jurgen Klopp in the mud, Klopp is. The board are now on a B- because we're finishing that. I said that. Hello, Mark. Why would you want to make Bilbao just any other club? Yeah, exactly. We created more chances against Real Madrid. Jurgen Klopp, indeed Tuesday. Should get around it, but what's the point? Yeah, I completely agree. Inaki Williams has resumed full training. David Trezeguet is coming in as a scout. And look at that. Look at David Trezeguet as a scout, chat. Like, he is very good. How is he this good as a scout? But he's in. Some of the other staff members we brought in, we offered Lee Mooney as a recruitment analyst, 16 and 16. We've got this goalkeeping coach hopefully coming in from Cologne, 2020 and 19. We do need some more staff in terms of we can get another regular fitness coach and another regular coach. So I'm going to actually do that whilst it's on my mind. I don't mean to do that. I mean to pick the coaching roles, coach overall, remove fitness because I don't really care about that. Match 7 of 8 at like 14. Nobody found at 14. Match 6 of 8. I don't mind removing the mental ones. Motivating gone, negotiating gone. Just defending, attacking, mental, and tactical. Match 3 of 4 at 16. No one found at 16, at 15. 4 people found. Let's have a little look then. So he's a fitness coach, really. I'm looking... I probably would want to go for this guy purely because he has better attacking, and we probably need a more attack-minded coach. Plus, he's probably going to be cheap, so we can get him on like $2,000 a week, hopefully. That's better. And then we're going to change to our fitness coaches because I'd rather have some good, like, it's got to be the same screen, isn't it? With fitness coaches, I like to have the good mentals as well. With coaches, it's not necessarily an issue. Fitness, if we can get 20 on this. Match 4 of 4. There's probably going to be no one on that. Can we get them on 14s? Can we drop that down to 19? It would also help, actually, if we chose fitness coach, wouldn't it? Would probably help. Still no one at 20 on 404. Ivan Torres. And, I mean, this guy at Chivas is the guy we want. £550 a week is what you want. Here have nearly £1,000 more. Was quite a good turnout for Tua. Plenty there. You love to see it. Really enjoyed it. I'm glad to hear. Does that mean, Gav, you're going to go again? That is the question. David Trezeguet is in as a scout. This guy is in as a fitness coach. You love to see it. Taplovic in as a goalkeeping coach. I will have to update. Oh, yeah, Gav. Do you know I mentioned in your stream the other day? Yeah? This is what I meant by I am making a spreadsheet of my staff. Just so I know what my staff is looking like, so how I can update it. So I've got it for all my scouts, and stuff like that, and my medical team as well. My genes can't. I mean, I'm also gonna do this for my under-19s, like my B team and stuff like that as well, to track it all. Because I hate having to go into staff search, and then looking through and going, actually, what is my current staff abilities? Like, it just makes no sense to me. It just makes absolutely no sense to me. Recruitment analyst in. And basically, I want to consistently have, like, as high a level of staff as I can. So I'm not missing out on... Like, I'm not missing out on staff, like, good staff. Because it came as an idea to me yesterday when I was when I was sorting out the tactics side of things.
It's not that common.
Okay.
It doesn't happen to every guy, and it is a big deal.
GK, thank you for the raid again. Appreciate it. With a party of one this time. Hope all is well. It is a big deal. Thank you very much. But yeah. So it came to me as an idea when I was doing my tactics, changing up the corners and stuff, because I didn't want to do that on stream today. I wanted, whilst I had a bit of time spare, but it was mostly just to learn with the squad order and who to. Yeah. So I kind of actually used the squad planner a little bit for that. I need to change this to Curse Strikeless V3, and change this around a little bit. But yeah, I want both Torreira and Galindo. Oh, PC. Why is Spotify on this screen? This screen, please. But yeah, so that's kind of what I want. Martinez booked for fouling Almiron out of the box and not even going for the ball. Fair. That is very fair. But yeah, so like, have we got another physio? I thought they told me no on that. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Let's get a physio in. Because where we're working them a little bit harder now, having all the physios we can to get them back into working order is just what the doctor ordered, actually. Sports science, please. And maybe max of 15. 5 people have been found. Oh, you love to see it. I mean, you are available and you want to be a physio. Thank fuck for that. You're free transfer as well. 20 and 18 physio. Barcelona have the chance to go level on points with Real Madrid. The first Clasico of the season ended as a goalless draw. So I think Real Madrid will have the head-to-head. Yeah, they will, because they were away from home. Straight up merger challenge, not even a bucket. I mean, you love to hear it. I love that. Murder challenge, not even there. I mean, Eibar have sacked their manager. Celta Vigo are down in 11th after last season. Now that games have been reset, we're only, what? We're a point off 5th. And then, if Valencia lose their game in hand, we're 2 points off the Champions League spots. Getting a second yellow for time wasting. It would be funny. Ivan, did we sign you? No, we did not. So we can no longer sign you. Remove from shortlist. You were what, 3.5 star now anyway, so like we can't make an offer for you now anyway. So not interested in you. This Ivan, however, is transferring to us. So we have that transfer agreed. So he should still get Basque national. He might not. Now he's turned 17. We're going to hope he can. Because the future transfer has been arranged already. We're hoping. We're playing a team that I have no idea who you are. Inigo Martinez has pulled his abdominal muscle. That is not good news. He's out for 11 to 13 days. That's not what we wanted to see. We are obviously the favourite. The coach is in. No compensation either. You love to see it. Sent him on an intensive language course. Tight hamstring. You're not going to be playing in this anyway. Expectations is a win, of course. We obviously lost to Ferencvaros and Atalanta in the Europa League after starting really well. So we're in a little bit of a battle to qualify for the top 8. But top 8 should still be realistic with 9 points. And we're only a point off. So the physio is in. You love to see it. No compensation, obviously, because he is a free agent. But yeah, we should be able to rest and rotate slightly. Obviously, Uri is now back fit. Vivian, we're going to give it a break to. We're going to bring Lazarte in to play alongside Uri. We could have brought Nunez in, but I like Lazarte. And the fact he's 6'6" as well means he's going to be a monster from set pieces when it comes to it. He's developing nicely as well. 4-star potential. He came through our youth intake. So that's good. Who do we have in the league on the weekend? Almeria at home, who are in 10th. We should be okay to play a more fuller strength side. Next match only, Lazarte in for Martinez. So, you 5-star potential? Yeah, you are. So yeah, like, we're gonna go for the win, but we're gonna rest some players. Like, we're gonna rest Vencedor. For Ander Herrera to get him a little bit more of a bit of a game time. Like, we're going to give David Marino a start ahead of Rodriguez and Kappa a start ahead of Gorosabel. Urian Lazarte, Guillemon there. The main front three to bag us all the goals. Bairstow out for a duck. They played almost 12 minutes of added time. So is it what, 2-1 at halftime? But 2 games with this tactic, 2 wins so far. And also, it's Europa League time. Whoa, 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 whoa. What a tune. What an absolute tune. An early highlight for the Bilbao boys. We wanna get a nice big win here. So Munayin finding Inaki Williams. An early goal from Ruben Galindo is just the start we want. Mings was on the floor for like 10 minutes. Yeah, that makes sense. Ruben Galindo is having a season. I really hope he wants to join us. Like, I will do everything in my power to sign Ruben Galindo this summer. I encourage when we'll win him. That was silly of me. But Lazarte will pick up the loose ball. Guillemon into Marino on debut, I believe. Kappa. I mean, he's found Munayin, and it's 2. Mata, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, my good sir. Hope you're doing well. We are 2-0 up inside 11 minutes. This is going well. I feel like this might have been a little bit harsh on the side. 33rd in the Europa League group. What's up? Hope you're doing well, man. Welcome into the Bilbao life. You've joined as we are enjoying the fruits of a new tactical system. And Aki Williams is in. He's round the keeper. It's a good save. Can we convert the replay? Oh, the replay, the rebound even. No, we cannot. But 2-0 up, cruising. The Newcastle Villa game is nuts, yeah. Brighton got off to a convincing start, didn't they? Seanasea, Munayin, can we find a way forward? Herrera, Galindo's picked up a knock. Okay, we're going to probably bring him off. Sanse's in, he should score. Is he being hampered by injury? Wants to stay on, but injury is affecting him. Yeah, let's not risk him. Let's bring Torreira on. Let's not risk any injuries. Torreira picks up the loose ball. You love to see it. But we're doing well. We're doing well here. Lazarte. Let's go for a third in the first half. Torreira. What a ball that is to Munayin, by the way. Munayin. I mean, why has Seanasea gone for that instead of Inaki Williams? I do not know. But Lazarte should win that. Comfortable from him as well. Ander Herrera, now Guillemon. I like this anchor defensive midfield support dynamic we've got going on in the midfield. Just in front of the back line, it makes me feel a lot more defensively stable. Torreira's in, and it's brilliantly saved from the keeper. He's had a couple of good saves in this first half. We could have had about 4 or 5 already. Munayin with the near post corner, it's headed away. He gets another chance to cross it in. It's over everybody, but Torreira will pick it up. Ander Herrera. Guillemon shoots from distance, and it's not too far away. But yeah, so it's what, half-time? Yeah, it should be half-time in the Newcastle game. Especially with 10 minutes of added time. 12 minutes of added time. Guillemon losing out there is not what you want to see. As Petrovic is in, it's a comfortable save for Simon, though. Should expect him to make a save like that. Now, Kappa plays it forward to absolutely no one. But Seanasea, that's where the centre mid on attack works really nicely in this. Torreira, back to Seanasea, and he scores this time. It's the perfect way to cap off an absolutely wonderful first half. It's a lovely 1-2 between Seanasea and Torreira. He goes near post instead of far post, sitting in the keeper the wrong way. And we are 3-0 up and cruising at the break. Let's have more of the same in the second, please, boys. It moves us up into 8th as well, into that qualifying spot. This will be the last game before the new year in the Europa League. We'll have 2 more games in the Europa League, including one against Aston Villa, which I am very much looking forward to testing how this works. Marino's the only one on a 6.6. We'll bring him off. We're going to rest some of the big boys. So, we are going to bring... Do we put Lopez on? No, Lopez is not really a shadow striker. That's the one thing I now need to potentially rectify, is a shadow striker. Especially with Galindo now playing regularly. Is a shadow striker back up to Inaki Williams when Galindo's not... is also off the pitch. We will bring Ribeiro on for Seanasea, and we will bring you on for Guillemon. Yeah, because you're more the anchor, so we'll bring Ander Herrera back to there. So that's like that, and then yeah, we're kind of okay, and we'll bring Nunez on for Uri. That's okay. We're out of subs. Cool. I would have brought off Uri if we could have. But we can rest and relax and recover. Kappa had all the time in the world there. Should have had a call to say, take it down, son. But the cross is then blocked and claimed by Unai Simon. Sociedad losing to Feyenoord. If Sociedad are doing really well in the league and just kind of binning off the Europa League, it would make sense. But we've had a good start to the Europa League, so we tried to bring it on, and then Losing to Atalanta in the way we did annoyed me, especially then losing to Ferencvaros as well last time out. Rodriguez, he switched it to Kappa. It's a brilliant first-time ball to Torreira. He squares it across and Inaki Williams makes it 4. It's a lovely free-flowing Bilbao move. And it's tapped home by Inaki Williams, who's not going to miss from there. And we could make it 5. The highlight afterwards. Herrera, Torreira's in behind again. He's used Kappa, and it's claimed by Dragijevic. In the Butuknost. I have no idea how I'm going to pronounce our opposition's name. I have butchered that for sure. Let's not get complacent and concede a fourth. Concede a goal. We have done.
Emotional damage.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe we've done that either. That's only their second shot of the game as well. I mean, if he had missed from there, I would have been shooting him as his manager. So, it's fair enough. Berenguer with the free kick in, headed away. Lazarte tried to win it. But we haven't gotten away with it. Petrovic is coming forward. Let's not concede a second. Well done, Inaki. I mean, Inaki Williams has tackled and it's gone straight to their player, and they have scored a second.
Emotional damage.
How have we conceded 2 in 2 highlights? Like that one, I mean, now they're right back in this. We need a fit. Realistically, why's
he going for his foot? You've got arms, use them.
What's the goalie doing, Tom? What's the goalie doing?
What is Unai Simon doing? Where is he going? We've conceded 3 in the 15 minutes in 3 consecutive highlights. And all of a sudden, we've made changes to rest players and we could now bottle a 4-0 lead. Rodriguez in. Inaki Williams heads over. Right, we're... I've seen enough to go, right. Enough's enough. Run the clock down, boys. I mean, there is another highlight now. What is going on? Right, they've given it away to Rodriguez. He's gone straight up the pitch to Berenguer.
Shalom.
And Berenguer has somehow scored. John G 1993, thank you very much. Sounds very FM, it does. There is no bottles here, Mark. It was close. Hi, Mega. New setup. Yeah, we've moved upstairs. That is an own goal, not a Berenguer goal. For the love of God, FM. How has Berenguer been credited with that? I do not know. But yeah, new setup. We've moved upstairs. I wanted to... Look, part of it was I wanted to move desk upstairs. Part of it was other reasons I'm not going to share. It is 5-4. It is 5-4.
Emotional damage.
I mean, if you've paid money to come to the stadium to watch this game, you've got your money's worth, especially in the second half. I mean, there is now another highlight. Is this going to be a 6-4 highlight, or is this going to be a 5-5? If this is a 5-5, I am losing my mind at this team. Inaki Williams is in, and it's saved by the keeper. Berenguer driving forward now. Come on. Let's just settle this now. Ribeiro's in, and it's... How is that not a penalty? Okay. It doesn't look like it's going to matter because it looks like it's an endgame highlight rather than anything else. But let's be realistic here. Looks like it's nearly done. Now we could... Yeah. I mean, the fact it's taken Liverpool it's taken Liverpool to bid that 111 million for it to then like for Chelsea to really pull their finger out and actually make a proper bid to Brighton has kind of annoyed me slightly. But the fact that then Caicedo has gone, do you know what, I want Chelsea over Liverpool, has shocked me as well. So, like, it surprised me. But that win puts us up into 6th in the group somehow. With 2 games left to go in it, we are now in pole position. Barcelona are now top of the league. Have we played Barcelona? Yeah, they beat us 4-1. That is right. Tottenham, Spurs, Atalanta, and Nice have guaranteed the playoff spots. Feyenoord and Juve have qualified for the knockout stages of the Europa League. And Torreira, they want a permanent deal for Torreira. I want a permanent deal for Torreira as well. Should have wrapped it up long before now. Yeah, we've been trying to negotiate this deal for 3 months. 3 months we've been trying to negotiate this deal, and and it looks like it's finally going to be done, so we can announce him Sunday. What? How has it taken so long? That is my thing. Angel Ribeiro dropping a 9.95 in training. You absolutely love to see that. But yeah, 6th now in La Liga. We'll wait until Valencia play their game in hand to really see how the how the league table is looking. But I feel like we now have a base and a foundation with this system to build upon, which is good news. We play Almeria at home. We should win this, but you never know with FM. You never know. But yeah, I've still got to record tomorrow's TikTok, which will be part 2 of the Celtic and Rangers in England TikTok. Part 1 is already up on the TikTok. So he's available for there, so we will just get the DOF to do that. Did I go for a new DOF? Because I'm fairly certain on my spreadsheet I needed a new DOF. 7, I don't think we have, because it's still Mikel Gonzalez. So let's go and have a little look at a new director of football, shall we, chat? A director of football, please. We want the attributes for a director of football. We want 17s at least. We've got 2 people at 17s at least. How are they going to look? The Hanover one is better. So, Mr. Marcus McCann. You want the max amount that we can give you. Okay. Matt Crocker will be the next one. He's also not horrible. What's your formation? 5-3-2. Very defensive. You're a 4-4-2. Slightly less there, but it's not necessarily what we want. But yeah. Valencia play Real Madrid. Okay, so we could... Real Madrid beating Valencia would mean we would stay 2 points behind them if they then won their game in hand. So that kind of helps in our favour. Sociedad are playing at home to Huesca, who have beaten us this season. The less said about that, the better. The less said about that, the better. Manexgil out for 3 to 5 days. Okay. I know who I'm bringing up instead of thingy. Where is he? No. You are not. Squad. Remove you. He's already ineligible. Okay, we will. And then Michelle Lopez is going to go back available for the under-19s. And we're going to swap them around next game. But yeah. Almeria now up. We will bring Vivian in for Inigo Martinez and bring Lazarte onto the bench. Galindo and Inaki Williams is based on fitness. So we will bring Tirana. So we'll bring Torreira in. We'll start Inaki Williams and then we can bring Galindo on. Is the way I'll probably do it. Uri is a little bit tired. Do I want to bring Lazarte in or Nunez in? No, I'm going to leave it like that for now. And we are going to go all guns blazing and balls to the wall against Almeria. We are the favourites for this one. We've been in decent form, won our last 3. All with this new tactic. So, Curse Strikerless version 3 is definitely better. It's definitely working its magic right now. Which is always good to see. I guess it's because it's based off a 4-2-3-1 and this is Football Manager, so it's a 4-2-3-1 game, isn't it? I mean, it's a 4-2-1-3, I suppose, but, like, these are, like, the 3 there on the 1. Like, it's based off a little bit of both. But we're not doing so well here against Almeria right now. Half an hour in and there's not been a highlight. I say that. Munayin whips in a free kick. It's headed back to... I mean, they've got a guy named Portugal in goal, so they have a whole country in between the sticks. This is probably why we've struggled to score past them so far. Torreira, he's found some space. It's Inaki Williams. See, this is what I mean. They've got a whole country in goal. That's why he's saving everything. They got Maxwell Cornet in their team. That is interesting. Munayin with the corner in. I mean, has Portugal saved that again? I'm feeling very much that this is going to go against us here. Samuel Portugal in goal. He's on a 7.7 already, chat. Just remember the name. Corner, Munayin with it. Let's get a header from here. Seanasea header. It's a great save. There we go. Now it's going to VAR. And there's no assist to it, so I can't do the tell. And it's been disallowed. Of course it has. Of course it has. He looks, it's very, very tight. How we're not winning this game, I do not know. Don't lose faith. Inaki Williams on a 6.3 right now. It's probably from missed chances more than the fact that he's playing badly. Because the team around him are playing good and creating chances, which normally means that it's going okay and he's just not creating, he's not finishing them off right now. Seanasea finds Torreira, has switched it out to Rodriguez, lovely. Guillemon into Munayin. He's got to find the cross. He cuts back inside and it's Seanasea! Popping up from that centre mid attack spot. He's just, look, he's waited on the edge and he's made the run in behind the man. He's not picked him up. He's not tracked him. And now we lead against Almeria. That's, I mean, there's a highlight from kickoff, so we calm. We calm. Chumi. Can we win it back? That's the question. Can we win it back? Munayin's chasing. It's good pressure to force them back. Lukue, our former right back. We've sold him in this save to Almeria. Probably for a little bit less than I would have liked to have sold him for, but you know, like, that is what it is. He wanted to leave. I mean, that's a great ball. It's a good clearance. Guillemon now. And here is the counter. Munayin, you've got Torreira and Inaki Williams driving forward with you. They've kind of got in each other's way, but Torreira finishes it off. That is a swift and unbelievable counter-attack. Munayin and Williams looked like they were going to get in each other's way. So Munayin just said, here you are, Torreira, finish it off for us. And he finished it with aplomb. It's wonderful. We're up into fourth, chat. And we then hit the bar from a set piece. All of a sudden.
Shalom, shalom.
Alex Gu, Elsa Ray X is a midget. Okay. Thank you very much for the follow. That is an interesting name. I mean, they've scored now, so...
Emotional damage.
Elsa Ray is a midget. I'm guessing that second part of the name is gonna be. Thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. You're right. Back to Gorosabel? Yeah, sensible. Keep possession, lads. Sensible on possession. Let's not give it away. Especially when it's only a 1-goal lead that we now currently have. Rodriguez, back to Vivian. Look at the passing that we've got on display here. Vencedor, Torreira. There's the run. It's Seanasea again into the penalty area. And it's a good save from Portugal. I mean, the amount of... We would be by far and away done and dusted with this game had Portugal not been in between the sticks for Almeria here. This highlight is still going, which concerns me. It very much concerns me. Vivian, come on. Out to Rodriguez. That's nice. Munayin. Sansei has found some space. Torreira. Vencedor. It's a lovely 1-2. It's back to Inaki Williams. Oh, that was wonderful football. But again, the country himself has saved it. He is carrying the whole weight of a nation on his back right now, is Portugal. And then the corner is headed away. Let's not concede here from the counter. What is going on with the length of these highlights? Right, Vivian is there to clear. Rodriguez. Vencedor. Sansei. Torreira. You've got Gorosabal bombing down the right-hand side. He's going so far. He's got no support. Oh, it's Inaki Williams. And somehow he's not scored again. Right. He's snatching at chances. He's probably a little bit knackered. Let's bring... You might be watching the full match. There is no way on key highlights I am watching the full match. Because I know when it goes back to full match, it slows the pace down compared to my normal highlight speed. So... But welcome in, Kunzian. I can't remember how I pronounce your name. I hope I pronounced it right. It happened to me. It's happened to me a lot in FM as well, where it does revert back to that. We're going to bring Nunez on for your right, because he is looking absolutely dead to rights. Rodriguez is on a 6.3. Marino is going to come on. I don't know if that's necessarily the most sensible decision, given he is, what, 17, and is not very good defensively wise. But we are going to gamble on that. It's 2 changes to our back 4 as well. Guillemon's on the 6.9. Vencedor is there. Garena Barena is coming on. This highlight is before the subs are being made. With 15 minutes to go. It would make me feel a lot more comfortable that I'm making these substitutions at 3-1 rather than 2-1 or 2-2. Torreira, Galindo is in behind. Go on, Ruben. Oh, he doesn't miss. Absolutely sensational from the Bilbao boys there. We lead 3-1. Now we can make those changes, and I can feel a lot happier doing so. Praise them. As it stands, we are up into 4th because Valencia are losing. They will... I mean... Oh, they're not playing, are they? Because I think they're 2 games in hand. No, they are. They are beating Real Madrid. Interesting. They must have lost another time or something. Something is happening, but we are 4th. I can't keep up. Vivian, Guillemon, I'm loving the football we're playing here. Torreira, back to Guillemon, lovely. I mean, that's not the pass I'd have played, Guillemon. That has not been Guillemon's most sensible ideas. I mean, why on earth is Nunez so far deeper than everybody else? 3-1 Isaac. He's got a brace, hasn't he? It's been given because I knew it was onside. Because look how far deeper Nunez is compared to the rest of the team. Why he's chasing back there, I have no idea. And it's allowed them into the game when they should have really not been allowed back into it. But no, I mean, I was going to say no more highlights. The game has listened to me. And it has it's not listened to me. It's put a highlight in. Gorosabal square it. Galindo saved by Portugal. I mean, I want to see this keeper's rating at the end of this game. Because it must be on like a 7.6, 7.7. Something along those lines. Because every highlight seems to have had a save from him in it. Other than the 3 goals. But even then, one of the goals I think had a save from him. Right, let's let that go. That's good. It's over. An 8.2. 8.2 for their goalkeeper. What is the Guardian status? I mean, Real Madrid have won. But Mark, that link did not go to anything. Here we go. Chelsea target Kasper Schmeichel. With Kepa set for Real Madrid. Interesting. That Real Madrid are now trying to get another goalkeeper from us. That is very interesting. I wouldn't mind Kasper Schmeichel. But, like... Because, like, I feel like part of Leicester's issues last season was their goalkeeping problems, which shows how good of a keeper Schmeichel is. But I don't know if that's the right move. Praise Torreira. Torreira's been playing really well. I want both Torreira and Galindo on permanence. I'm going to try everything I can. I'm going to keep making bids to sign them. Okay, Valencia did win, so they are now in 4th. We are up into 5th because Atletico drew at home to bottom of the league Eibar. You love to see it. Who have Huesca also beaten? Bottom of the league Eibar. Okay. But yeah, 32 points now from 18. How long is Courtois out for? I did not realise Courtois was out. That might be why. But the last two number one goalkeepers, like number one then, if when Kepa sides, that Real Madrid have signed would have been from Chelsea. ACLs for the season. That makes sense. That makes sense as to why they'd go for somebody like Kepa. I mean, we created a 4.85 XG in that 3-2 win. We should have had about 7 or 8 goals there. Who do you think you are? And we play Guernica, who I believe are like a 4th tier side. In the Copa del Rey first round. This was a guy I was scouting, Julian John Guerrero, as a potential either central mid attack or could play him as like a Trek or a shadow striker. But probably more a CM attack on there. So, like, he was somebody I was scouting, but he's got he's only got a 22 minimum fee release clause. Like, but again, it requires money. We'd need to sell someone for big money to look to sign him. So he's not somebody just yet that we're going to be signing. Munayin, Torreira and Vivian named in the team of the week. You love to see it. And we are going to completely change up the team for this game. We are going to fully rotate. So we're going to get some of the youngsters. Man accepts Hanover. He stayed at Hanover. Okay. So let's go back for a DOF. We'll go back to Matt Crocker. Is he actually better than what we've got currently? 15 and 14 on there. It's the same current ability, but the potential and negotiating is better. So he wants to be a coach. Interesting. You are a horrible coach. I mean, based you was at Cardiff Met Uni and then Southampton until 2023. But you are a director of football, and that is nothing else, my good sir. You want 13? Can we do you at 13.5? Yes, we can. Okay. You are nothing short of anything. You are nothing but that. Marino will start at left back, please. Kappa at right back. Inigo Gunny is he's developing nicely down in the 2nd tier. I might change my under 19s tact to playing for the B team because it's better standard of football. But he's a fullback attack. He is developing nicely. Fairly ambitious as well. Like, I mean, the only trait he has is likes to lob keeper right now. I might get some, like, a crossing tactic in him. So you're the anchor. You're the DM support. You're there. Serrano will come in. Galindo will not start up front. We will start, and he is going to be there. Ivan Bolaños instead of Inaki Williams. Inaki Williams will be on the bench. Don't worry, chat. We will drop Unai Simon out, and we'll put Agrizabala in goal. Serrano, and then we are going to put Torreira onto the bench as well. Nunez and Lazarte will start as the centre-backs, because Inigo Martinez is still out. And then the midfield has changed, the strike force has changed. We are ready to go, chat. Are we battering this team? Probably. I did not mean to put that. Surely Chelsea know they need a keeper, so Cotrone... Yeah. I think they will. Especially knowing it's Real Madrid, they probably will. Like, and Poch has confirmed that he wants Kepa as number 1 this season, so I don't think that is gonna change much. Like, I feel like Chelsea will make it known that Real Madrid are gonna have to pay a pretty penny to sign Kepa. It's not going to be easy for them, let's just say it, put it that way. Right, we're 1-0 down.
Emotional damage.
I mean, what is this, like a 3rd or 4th tier side? Our left, that is the downside of having Marino as our left back. He is not really a left back right now. Ribeiro's picked up a knock, which is not good news. We've headed that in towards absolutely nobody, but we'll recoup possession. Ribeiro, Nunez, Serrano, Nunez, Herrera. This is nice football. Lazarte, Torreira, Nico Serrano. He's looked for the runner Torreira. It's a terrible pass because Torreira's not really catching up with that. But again, we win it back. There's the run from Ribeiro of all people. It's Ribeiro with his first for the club. Angel Ribeiro. One of the many young players we have signed over the period or added to the squad. It's a wonderful finish from him. He's got a knock. Is it hampering him? He wants to stay. It's affecting him. We'll see if we can last to half time. We'll see if he can last till half time. Throw to player. Throw gets the ball back. Cross to our marked players. Yeah. Final third throw-ins. Last FM. Worked an absolute treat for me in the St Johnston save. With the target forwards. Get the big target forward at the back post. Throw it in, whip it, throw it short, whip the cross in. And then there's your goal. Lazarte, you've got the left back if you need him. He uses Nunez instead. Out to Kappa. Inside to Garan Barrera. The goal scorer for us, Ribeiro. He's tried to play a pass over the top to absolutely nobody. The towering 6'6" frame of Lazarte wins that header though. If we can take the lead before half-time, it'll be feeling a lot more comfortable about the way this game's gone. Ribeiro, I mean, he's nearly got himself a second. It was nearly an absolutely brilliant finish as well. Haven't you been 1-0 down in every game? No, not the crazy Europa League game we won. We was like 3-0 up. Ribeiro's driving through again, and he's blazed it over. What is your finishing? I mean, yeah, it's 6 finishing and 7 composure, so that makes sense. Our shooting has not been good enough. The only shot on target is the goal we've scored. Which is the same for them as well, so... I like that Matty Cash is a Poland player as well. It's funny. Kappa. Ribeiro's got a brace. It's like London buses. You wait ages for one, and then two come along at once. You love to see it. It might be against a weaker, a lower league opposition, but he's loving life in the centre mid attack role. And then he's won the header here. It's Torreira. Serrano's looking to get in behind. The passing from our Trequartistas in this game has not been the best from the highlights. As case in point there, as Torreira passes it straight to the Guernica goalkeeper. But the good thing is that we've kind of been winning the ball back as we lose it. Like, quite quickly afterwards. Torreira this time. I mean, he's tried to be killed and that's a penalty. Who's on it? It's probably Ander Herrera, yeah. To make it 3-1 to Bilbao. Ander Herrera scores the pen. And this should safely see us heading towards the second round of the Copa del Rey. I'm surprised we've started so early in the competition. But, you know. Right. Ribeiro's made himself... No, I mean, I did not want to do that. Who did I... I put Guillermo on. Okay, cool. No. Seanasea on for Ribeiro. Seanasea is now up to a 4-star player. You love to see that. That is his potential. Star rating wise, but possibly not CA. Torreira is kind of knackered. We'll bring Berenguer on. Bolaños has not had the best of games. We'll bring Galindo on. Leave Inaki Williams to properly rest up. I want to give Galindo some more game time. And then we'll bring Rodriguez on for Marino. And we will go from there. Ben Brereton playing for Chile. Well, that came because of FM as well, didn't it? That came because or like FM scouts found out something about like his family, like researchers that like his mum was like part Chilean or something, so could play for Chile. The young husbands for the Philippines too. I did not know that one. Herrera, Berenguer, Nico Serrano is in, and he's missed it. That is with his swinger, so, you know. Because he's not got the best right foot, has he? No, it's reasonable. It's not the best. I mean, Serrano's done well to nip in and win that back. And he's just running on his own. He's got no support, and he's lost out to Samau. I hope he was trying to play for the red card there. I did not know Bulldog can play for Greece. Mario is in, and it's saved by Agarizabala. Comfortable way to end the highlight. I mean, they've made a good game of this, considering we've also got a penalty in that XG of ours. It's not been plain sailing. I mean, Lazarte will comfortably cover that, though. Nunez. Into Seanasea. Galindo has found Berenguer. And he's gone from way, way out and has blazed it right over the bar. Ross Barkley, yes. Yes, he is, yeah. I knew that one. I did know the one about Ross Barkley. Samau. What a ball that is, by the way. Marcos is in. I mean, we've defended that. I was about to say we've defended that brilliantly. But... Emotional damage! So yeah, that's always fun. Kappa. I mean, that's an excellent switch of play. Rodriguez. He's just gonna go on a little run. He's found Ander Herrera, who crosses it in straight to the keeper. If I've put time wasting on and then they score again, I will be annoyed. Lazate's just booted that long. Berenguer will get on the end of it and then slots it home. So, you know. And it's 4-2. And again now, that should kill off any hope Guernica had of causing some form of upset. And we secure our passage into the second round of the Copa del Rey. Good win for us, lads. Rotated team. Rest before the winter break. It's winter break time. So at the winter break, we're not doing horribly. 5th now in the league. 2 points behind Valencia, who do have a game in hand. But we don't need to worry about that one too much. If they win, it's 3 points. We'll say 3 points off Champions League. We're into the top 8 of the Europa League. It's a bit stricter rules for representing. I don't think so. Like, I understand why it's done. Ribeiro is out for 1 to 2 days. He has 19 months left on his deal. Okay. Castellon have knocked out Deportivo. Okay, there is an upset, but not us. It benefits England massively. I also think it benefits other nations massively because England don't have... Because then the players that aren't good enough to play for England then go to play for other countries. So it helps out there. Benefits Germany, yeah. It also benefits the USA with Germany as well. The USA over the years have had amazing different players from Germany. France, yeah. France with a lot of Africa. Serrano wants to discuss personal matters. He wants... Okay. Actual playing time is regular starter. We'll speak to Serrano. So it's agreed playing time is squad player. I'll promise a new contract at the end of the season for Serrano. They also had like 5 Turkish players at one point. They did, yeah. There is obviously the German club Tuguncu, like Turkish Munich basically, and Munich side that only sign Munich-based side that basically have like a very heavy Turkish theme in them. Right, the second round of the Copa del Rey. I'm not waiting around. We play the team I think caused the upset. Am I not mistaken? No, they just beat Sansa. The team that we played last year, if I remember correctly. I'm fairly certain we played that team last season. No? When did we play them? Oh, we played them the season before last. We played them season 1. I know I recognise that name. We played them in the second round of the Copa del Rey as well. But yeah, that's in the 8th of January. So, yeah. Full week of rests, yeah. 4-1 Wilson. I mean, Abby likes that because Wilson's in their FPL team. I had nobody from this game. Yeah, for the sake of... Yeah, I can see that. I can kind of see that one. Don't understand. Yeah, but like at the same time, like that is their decision to make in a way. It's like their career. And if they think like they can play for England and get game time, then like I don't necessarily see the negative, or like the same way there's a lot of English players that played for Ireland as well because they knew they couldn't make the England squad. So like it works both ways. Like I'm fairly certain Clinton Morrison is as English and from South London as they come, but because he has Irish family, I'm fairly certain he played for Ireland as a professional. Stuff like that. It works both ways. Rice has... Yeah, it works with all the UK. Once you have a cap at age 18. I think it works this way, like... Because it also doesn't necessarily work out. You think about Diego Costa. born and bred Brazilian, had caps at the Brazil full level, and then went to Spain with one World Cup and then barely played for Spain again. Mark is not crying. You are. Matt Crocker is in. I mean, we've got another Frenchman coming. Contract. DOF to negotiate. His first job is to do a new contract. Certainly if you get like Mariano, who has one, yeah. He has tried for years to get out of it. But it's now profession. It's like competitive matches, so you can play friendlies, but as soon as you play a qualifier or stuff, you're locked in. I'm fairly certain now. So, like, Real Madrid and Barcelona win. Valencia win their game in hand. So now we are set at 18 league games. Yeah, we're 3 points off of Champions League. So, we finished 4 points off of it last season. So, Champions League is not out of the question. I'm hoping that the winter break doesn't mud us. Leicester have won at Stamford Bridge. That annoys me slightly. Chelsea's recent form has not been great. Have they won recently? Graham Potter could be getting sacked. I mean, they beat Leipzig away in the Champions League, but their last league win looks like it came against Bournemouth in November, mid-November, because they drew at Everton, lost at home to Palace, who decided to join the Danish team instead of his native Swedish, and yeah. He never gets a cap with that attitude. Yeah, I do as well. Like, that is kind of a dick move. Ladies and gentlemen, the TikTok link is in the chat. If you haven't followed the TikTok, I would very much appreciate it if you did. I'd like to hit 100 followers on there at some point. That would be very nice. We're on like 32 at the moment. I hope that is something we can achieve in the near future. Big Wilson miss. That is interesting. But yeah. Haaland was born in Leeds. Surely that means he's English, right? Yeah. I'm guessing that How Tuesday is guessing. Haaland never did play England youth football. He's always represented Denmark. Not Denmark, even Norway. He's always represented Norway, and he's always said that he always has claimed he's Norwegian because his dad was Norwegian and played for Norway as well. Like, Haaland is not one I have an issue with, despite the fact he was born in England and could play for England. Like, Haaland has never been one I've been like, yeah, like, he's English, he should play for England. Because it's Norwegian parents, it's Norwegian family, it's like, he was just literally born in the country. I don't either. Right, there is transfers. It's made for Ewan, who is wanted by these two sides. I mean, wait, we have a Scottish player? I mean, where were you born? You were born in Spain, but you've chosen Scotland. Like, Ewan Roy Arain I mean, I'm sorry. I kind of... Yeah, Owen Hargreaves was. I kind of want to keep this guy purely because he's Scottish. I kind of want to keep him purely because he's Scottish. Probably for... I mean, I don't think they're good enough for Scotland either, Holbrook. But, you know, like... What is your potential? 2-star, you're 26. It's not a great fee, but it's a fee I'm prepared to accept. Gorosabel getting a 5 strain is not what I wanted to see. It's because we haven't done this first week of training back, but you know, that's not something I'm gonna change now. We lose Gorosabel for injury. Inigo Martinez, wait before offering a new contract. I think I'm going to give him one more season. I feel like Villa are trying to give them. Emmanuel, the player isn't good enough. Yeah. It might be someone we have to keep, though. Benyat Prados, I'm going to probably let go. Not going to do that. Not going to do all of that. Board, I mean, the board want to extend my contract, chat. Of course, we're going to... Of course, we're gonna say yes to a new contract. We're gonna get that signed before the year turns over, because I'm fairly certain presidential elections are 2025. Skip to recommendations. 0 recommendations. 1 for Europe. It's Kappa. And shock, no one else. Magos, he's failed to gain a pro license. Of course he has. Of course he has. The board are offering a new contract. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Transfer budget and wage budget. I'd love to be able to say, can I increase... Can I... No, I can't. I can't do that. We'll just finalise the deal. It's a 5-year contract we are signing. At Bilbao. El Mazero has signed himself a new contract. 2029, we will be here till. I'm absolutely loving here. It's why I signed a new deal. Fire are all out and ended on a... So wait, he's not got the hat trick. Or, yeah, because it's the men's game. So he's going to end... So he's going to start his first set of 5 in the next game with a hat trick. We've accepted that. Not going to sign. Okay, attacking midfielders, there is an A. That is the first year we've had that. Not a lot of wingbacks, that's fine. We don't play with them anymore. Not great. It's not the best. It's not the best youth intake summary. So if... So wait, so his last ball was what, his second wicket? You're coming. I mean, I always like to hear you say that.
Yeah, of course you do.
Hello, massive cutie. How are you? So his last ball of the innings.
Yeah, his last ball was the 100th ball.
Yeah, was that his second wicket?
No, that would have been his third wicket.
Oh, that would have been
He got a hat trick.
Oh, he got a hat trick. Okay.
Yes. With
Mark.
the last ball.
Mark says hi.
Hi. Oh, I am here.
You are on stream. Yeah, you are on stream.
Oh, I didn't realise.
Yes, camera does pan a little bit. Right now, it's just your like right arm that is. Now your gorgeous face was on camera there for a second. I'm not silly at all. So yeah, so he got his hat trick. Good for him. Good for him. 87 all out though. That is. It's a major yikes. Juventus chasing Asensio deal. Interesting. The transfer window is nearly open in chat. Where we are going to try and see maybe if we can get the money together to convince Galindo and Torreira to stay. Because they say they don't think it's the best. I mean, Asia Hierro, don't worry. You're out for 4 to 5 weeks. I'm not going to end your loan. you can recover and go back to playing where you are on loan. That is where it goes. We start our return against Valladolid away. 18th place in the league. De Bruyne signs a new deal at City in 2024. Probably to see his retirement out. We've got a couple of players joining on loan. The one thing I do want to see when we sign is if the 17-year-olds that are coming in on loan. Because we've got what? In... Ivan is 17 years of age. He's okay now. He's only down to 3.5 stars, but current potential amazing. That is not great. You can go. Yeah, you're not good enough. You are not good enough to stay. Our under-19s lose a game. Is it a friendly? That feels like a friendly. Joaquin Ochoa gets brought on and then off. I don't care about the new advice available. It is a friendly. In our league, they have still won every game. 55 goals and 5 conceded in 15 league games. It's not bad, is it? It's not bad at all. There is a lot of groups here. They came runners-up in that league last season and won it the first season. So it's not a terrible. Our under-19s are pretty good, aren't they? I think that's what we can safely say about that one. I think that's what we can say about that one. And then we move on. I mean, the transfer window opens the day before we play Valladolid. I'm going to be interested because I think there's a few of our players that are wanted. It's going to be interesting to see who is wanted and whether we actually take the bids for them or not. Or whether we try and negotiate a little bit more of a deal. Because if we look at our squad, Unai Simon is wanted by Newcastle. Vivian is wanted by Inter. He's wanted on loan. I mean, I'm going to take you off of the loan list. Transfer. Loan status. Unavailable for loan. Barnes makes it 5-1. Okay. Aston Villa have been absolutely battered. Right, Galindo needs to come in, and then Inigo Martinez comes back onto the bench for Lazarte and starts ahead of probably Uri. Uri is probably going to be the one that drops out of the three. And Vivian Gorizabal is out, so we're going to have to play Kappa for a few. I mean, imagine being able to sign Nico Williams. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Imagine not having Nico Williams in a Bilbao save. Could never be me. Imagine losing him to a thingy. Imagine losing him to his release clause. Just lost the league in my Man United save in first season. Having had 2 goals, I mean, that is not fun. That is not fun. I don't know what to say other than can only apologise. I feel like that is the right course of action. Galindo was named as European Golden Boy. I mean, I feel like he deserves it with 21 goals and 14 assists in 40 appearances this year. I mean, congratulate Galindo. He's won European Golden Boy. Surely that makes him want to stay. He doesn't feel... Why not? He doesn't have a minimum fee release clause of that. It's now 74 million. We have... his own agent doesn't know his own release clause, which is sensational. We just have a 11.25 thing. Guillemont out for 2 to 3 weeks because of course you are. But yeah, he still doesn't want to join. I wonder what's going to make him want to join. And have a chance of winning the second with the Europa League. I mean, that's not a bad start, is it? That's not a bad start. It could be a lot worse. I just want the transfer window to open. I want to see if we can make the money to sign Galindo. Or what our next... Actually, what our... What's our guarantee? Our original budget is there. Next season's guaranteed minimum budget will be 3 million. Amazing. With that money, we can only sign Torreira. We can't sign Galindo. Not signing Galindo is going to be a problem. I'm going to put it out there now. I'm fairly certain, though. Aitor Paredes wants a new deal. Doesn't really reflect the player you've become. Are you playing for the B team? That is the question. Yeah, you're playing for the B team. You're playing quite regularly. That's fine. I will allow... I don't know if I should loan in a 32-year-old Edson Alvarez. Why not? Why not? That's what I say. Contract, DOF to negotiate the contract. Ewan wants a new contract. Ewan, do you know what? I'll get my DOF to get a new contract for you going as well. This is why he can't agree a new deal on you. Playing time surplus to requirements. You will be a B team regular. No, emergency backup. Come on, Ewan. Come on, Ewan. Let's. Okay, a fringe player. Fine. 9 grand a week. What's your current contract, Ewan? Let's not. Okay, Ewan. Let's not be stupid here. You are not good enough for this. I'm actually just gonna walk away. You're unhappy that the promise is not kept. That's fine then, Ewan. Do you know what then? Even though you're Scottish, Ewan, we can't be having this. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to sell you. He's definitely had a few whiskies. He is not worth 9k a week. Queen of the South have offered a contract to him. That shows you the level he is at. If Queen of the South are offering you a contract straight away, that's a big yikes from me. You're going from Bilbao to Queen of the South. I feel like Cal would have a good understanding of how stupid that is. I think that shows you how the level you are at, mate. Probably not even gonna get 250 quid there. Junior Beta, right. When does your contract expire as well? Because your 3-star potential expires in the summer. Discuss new contract with agent. Breakthrough prospect. I think you're asking for too much money. Yeah. I mean, Junior Beta is asking for less money than Ewan was there. And he's actually better than Ewan. At 19 years of age. Minimum fee release clause. Let's make this a 10 mil. Let's just make that a flat 10 mil. Who's switching to the buying game? I mean Leipzig. Yeah, let's mud Harry Kane's trophy. Let's keep Harry Kane trophy's record of 0 intact. 7k. Look, let's do 6.25. There we go. Junior Beta will get that, and then I mean, yeah, you can go wherever you want to. Wherever you think is the best for you, you can go there. The board are on a B-, the fans are only on a C+. Asier Perez, you are playing for Baskonia. You are currently on a nice £250 a week. He doesn't want a new contract. When does yours expire? Till 2025. Contract. Mr. Director of Football, get yourself on the negotiations there. That is fine. Toledo couldn't stop Atletico winning. What channel is it on? It's on Sky Sports. Tuesday. Probably Sky Sports Football. It might be on Main Event as well. But it's Sky, if you're in the UK. But yeah. That will be fun. Serie A window opens, and it's rumoured that João Felix is going to be going. He's rejected the contrast, and Eko Ebro has been bid by Laredo. Look at all these lower league sides trying to bid for my players. Or Sky Sports Football YouTube. Okay, it's on YouTube as well. But again, I feel like that might be location-based. Yol or Tola. You are 3.5-star potential. You could probably do with a loan move. Atletico are bidding outright for you, so no, we're not going to do that. Real Madrid are making an Arredondo offer. He's 3-star potential. Not for that kind of money, no. Not for that kind of money. Tuesday is on it. Tuesday is on the ball. He knows what he's doing. They've offered him a contract, that's fine. Azier Perez has had a contract offered to him. Angel Ribeiro dropping a 10 in training. Goni doing well. How are you developing? Oh, you are developing nicely. Discuss new trait. I'm thinking more attacking. Technique training. Knocking the ball past opponent when taking them on. We can do that. If he's going to be an attack-minded fullback, we can definitely agree with that. First time someone said, I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to be nice to you, Tuesday. La Liga window opens. Adeyemi go. How good is Karim Adeyemi right now? I mean, he's not bad, is he? He's not bad, is he? Via the lead team selection, it wants us to play Vivian at DM. Okay, interesting. We are the favourite. We secure Ivan on loan. They're not happy about it, but let's see. Does he get Basque? He does get Basque. That is based. Okay, so as long as the deal is signed before they turn 17, when they join, even if they turn 17, they will still get it. We've secured Fondarella on loan as well, another player. Train you to be a Trek. 9 joined Merida, including a couple of our players. Selling them made sense, that is fine. Understand he was sold, he was little more than a fringe player. So it's good to see. Malcolm Aries has had well below... Yeah, let's recall him from loan then. And then let's offer him back out for loan as a regular starter. Because he's 2.5-star potential, but he's not really going to make it. They want to, I mean, 3 clubs want to bring Aries on loan. That is always good to see. Squad player, squad player, squad player. Right, it's not locked in. Regular starter. I don't mind if you don't pay his wages. Just play him regularly. That is all I ask. That is all I ask. If you accept that, I don't care where you go. Regular starter, lock. They are happy. Why off? Why? Queen of the South have signed Ewan. I mean, he's gonna get his £250 a week, but he's not getting the £9 a week he wants, and he's only a fringe player. So you know. Squad registration. You are under 19, so you don't need it. Under 19, under 19, under 19, under 19, under 19, under 19. You're all... I mean, he is going back on loan. He's under 19. They're all under 19s. He's under 19. Yeah, so they're all okay still. Have you gotten your Andoni regen? 20 aggression, bravery, and tackling. I don't know if I have yet. It is the transfer window time. Klopp rules out Galindo sale. There's no story here. We're not interested in selling him. Well, who keeps a very special pair of boots in a glass case? I mean, that is interesting. Right. Real Madrid don't want to sell Galindo, but we have the optional buy fee in there. I just need to make the money for it. That's all I need to do is just make the cash money for it, and then we are good. And hope that he wants to join. That is going to be the issue, it's just hoping Galindo wants to join. Would result in a long-term ban, yeah. Ah, yes, I remember that tackle. Like, I don't remember it, but like I know the tackle you are referencing, yeah, now that you say it like that. Ebro is going to be going. Paredes has got himself a new thing. Arredondo, what is your 3-star? So, yeah, we'll give you a contract. See if you can hit it. Contract. Discuss it with the agent. You're asking for far too much. That is fine. Offer you a new deal. Future prospect doesn't loan you out. 3.6. Remove that. Make that 10 mil. So if we sell you, we get a bit of money. Make that 4k euro. Cool. The player you're on about, Toby, Andoni won't be Andoni won't be in the game because obviously he's there. The regen won't be in the game either. The players I want to keep, the guy that I want to keep is this guy. This is the player I want to keep. He's 17 years old and looks like this. We have an optional buy fee in his loan of 11.25, but right now he's saying he doesn't feel... You meant Galindo, yeah. That is Galindo. But he is currently of the impression that he doesn't think that being at Bilbao is right for his development. And I need to convince him in every single way that that is the case. Because he is very, very good. And I want to keep him. Mentally, we need improving, but that will improve as he gets older. But yeah, he's a wonder kid. He is absolutely unbelievable. The other one that I want to keep is also a guy that doesn't think is best for us. Is Ivan Torreira. We have a 1.3 million optional fee on him. I'm actually going to make that offer. They will have to accept it. Let's just see. Let's just put that, just throw the money out there and just see if they want it. Right. They will have to accept. Let's just see if we can maybe get a little bit of a bite on the chain. Right. DMs wise, we have Fran. Fran isn't great, but could probably do a DM support role should we need him to. So we'll bring Fran in for Guillemon there. And then we will go with that. Also, if you want to see Toby, if you wanna see a TikTok based on Galindo, I have posted one on the channel. The TikTok account is there. Daily drops, daily UK's at 12. Galindo is on there as one of the TikToks. Because I don't think I've seen any better than what he came out at 16 years of age. So I made a TikTok on it because why the heck not? Right, let's beat Valladolid. We can't go above Sociedad because they've beaten us this season. We are 3 points behind them. If they lose, we probably go like a point behind them. Vivian should do better with that. He should do better with that. But we've started well here. Valladolid have not done well this season. And Inigo Martinez scores from the set piece. The goalkeeper's come. He hasn't claimed it. And Inigo Martinez is there ready to tap home. It's what you love to see. Fire. Right, Rodriguez, you got to win that. We haven't won it back. Now we have. Nice. Galindo, Herrera. I mean, it was very much a hospital-based pass, that one. I mean, okay, that's not great.
Emotional damage.
That is not good news. We were encouraged. They've started to go back into this game. Consider once the moment we scored. The moment they conceded, they started to put pressure on us, and we didn't cope with it, which isn't great. Munayin, it's Seanasea, and it didn't matter. Seanasea playing in this, moving Seanasea to the centre mid attack role has probably been one of the biggest strokes of genius I've made. Because it's given him so much more freedom, and he's played so much better because of it. And he's actually been in and around the penalty area and getting goals, which has alleviated a lot of the goal scoring pressure that we've needed in recent times. Oh my goodness me!
I'm not gonna lie. I'm hard.
I am too. That is absolutely sexy. Munayin in again. It's cleared away. That free kick from Munayin. Oh my goodness me. Unbelievable. We've allowed them to run the entire length of the half, but we've won it back. Rodriguez. Herrera's lost out. He's dilly-dallied in possession. Weissman's in and it's saved comfortably by Unai Simon. It's been a good half for us. That free kick. I need to watch this again. Look how far out he is. The keeper doesn't even move. Oh, it's unbelievable. Like, we're slowing down the highlight speed for this. We're watching it in all its glory. The keeper just stands and watches. Oh, it's unbelievable, Jeff. Unbloody-believable. Leading 3-1. Sociedad are losing by the looks of it. Because we've played the same amount of games. They're losing away to Real Madrid. 1-0 Leipzig Olmo. Based. Very based, Mark. Herrera is on a 6.7. Let's bring Fran in then. Galindo is on a 6.4. We'll bring Torreira on as well, just for the time being. We will praise the boys, because we are 3-1 up and cruising right now. I mean, I'm quite happy to take a second half without any highlights. Is that Marcus Tavernier from Bournemouth? Yes, that is. How much did you sign for? 10 million quid. That is a pricey deal. Inaki Williams. Ooh, we didn't bring the other guy in. Okay, cool. Noted. Inaki Williams will stay on then. Seanasea scored. Vencedor is getting a little bit knackered. So we will bring Garena Barana on in the midfield as the old anchor. That might not have been the best move, because we don't really have, like, the midfield cover right now where we have great replacements in midfield. But with 15 minutes to go, I'd say, I feel like we can kind of get away with it. Seanasea has looked for Torreira. Torreira is running in behind. He's got to find the cross. He does to Munayin, and Munayin has missed. Munayin has a goal to his name and 2 assists, but couldn't finish that one off. Unai Simon comes and claims there. That is brilliant goalkeeping. Authoritative goalkeeping. The kind of goalkeeping we love to see in the colours of Bilbao. The other goalkeepers can do what they want. We don't care about them. The Bilbao goalkeeper, we want to do stuff like that. Torreira's gone for goal. He's tried to go for the spectacular like Munayin. He hasn't quite come off. Let's bring Munayin off. We'll give Berenguer a game. Get him some fitness in. And then we will bring Ribeiro on for Seanasea now. Make the final changes. With a few more minutes to go, we will praise the boys And Sociedad are still losing, which means we are now level on points with them at the halfway stage. Champions League is very much within our grasp. And we have hit a run of form, chat. This new tactic, I'll tell you what. It might have just been the stroke of genius we needed. Might have just been the stroke of genius we needed. Ivan Torreira isn't interested in contract talks. Okay. Well, we've tried. We've tried. I wish there was a way in which we could see, like, and make promises to players that aren't interested in development like this. I'm actually gonna... Where is it? I will get a screenshot of that later for a certain somebody to see if we can get that worked into the game at some point, because I feel like that is something that like should be done. Like, how can we prove to you that we can be what you want? Because you just telling me you don't think I'm the right fit for you, that's great and all, but then me to be able to come back and say, like, do you know what? Why aren't we the best? Why don't you think we're the best move for your development when you've spent the last 2 years here, like when you spent the last 2 seasons at the club and you're playing well, like, and we're actively showing an interest in you, like. And also, I love the way our players are wanted, yet there is absolutely no bids coming in for them. I mean, it is January, I suppose, but like, where's the bids coming in? Where's these players that are all of a sudden wanted? Like, why are you? Where's the bids? Not as I say that I'm actively looking to sell my players, but like. I would be definitely in for like sorting that out. Like, our coaching staff, scouting team is filled, physio team is filled. Cool. We just need to add it to the spreadsheet, which we will do after stream. Change to positive? Absolutely not. Where's Galindo's playing time? His actual playing time is important player. See, like, I want him. I want him so badly. Gorosabel, when are you back? 5 to 10 days. Okay. We're gonna actually play Goni in this one. He's now up to 2-star as a wingback defend. He is starting to develop quite nicely. Torreira will play. Berenguer will play. We'll actually start Galindo as well. Ribeiro will start. Herrera will start. We will bring Fran onto the bench. And we will start with you as well. We're going to fully rest. We'll play Marino instead of Rodriguez. Nunez will come into the left. Uri will start here. And Unai Simon will start in between the sticks. As we look to head to the 3rd round of the Copa del Rey, chat. It's been 2 hours into the stream. Brave need 37 from 72. I mean, something tells me I think the Brave have won that game. How many wickets are they down? Zero. Yeah, I think they might have won that game. Encourage the boys. Let's get ourselves a nice little spot into the knockout stage, the 3rd round of the thing. Oop, first wicket gone. You've jinxed them. Berenguer's in. I mean, he's allowed that to run away from him. Goni in. Galindo. Oh, Galindo's heading is not his strongest point. What? 9? The fact that you won the header in the first place is there. Good, I want Fire to win. I mean, you do want Fire to win, yes, that is true. You're right, out to Goni. Gonyi. Is it Gonyi or Goni? I don't know. I mean, that was a risky pass. Herrera's done well to get you out of jail there. Galindo, he's found Torreira. He's round the keeper, and it's 1-0 Bilbao. It is comfortable. We are loving life. What a run of form we are starting to pick up at probably just about the right time of the season as well for where we want to be. Praise the boys. This is the kind of form that we ended up winning the league with. We're not going to win the league. I'm not getting that carried away. We are so far behind Real Madrid and Barcelona. It's ridiculous right now. It would cause it would have to take an absolute calamity for both of them to drop off for us to win the league again. I mean, it would be lovely to win the league again. I'm not denying that, but I mean, they're getting down the left-hand side here. I don't like this. I don't like it.
Emotional damage.
I don't like it. It's a good header, but we really shouldn't have allowed them to get into that position. Shock. Berenguer is the one that's on a 6.4. This isn't good enough. Get everybody fired up. Get everybody working for it. Can't be having this. Can't be having this. Garena Barena. I love that name. He might stay in the squad just because of his name. Galindo's in, and Galindo's put it wide. Fairly strong left foot, and he's put it wide. It's a great chance. We should be winning. Just from that chance alone, we should have gone back in front. Herrera, Berenguer, like you need to. I mean, you've picked yourself up to a 6.6, I suppose. Galindo is in this time, and he has missed again. I mean, there is a mic clip that fits that perfectly.
What are you doing, you little twat? Flip me! Oh, you're a nightmare. What a pathetic, poor excuse of embarrassing. What a joke. What a joke.
There's the stern talk from Mike. And then, I mean, that is an own goal, and that is just absolute. If that went against me, this would be my reaction.
I've had enough of this pissing game.
I agree, Mike. But yeah. Or it would be it would be completely else as well. The camera in this game is so bad, yeah. I hate the way it flips for every highlight. It's reversed on every highlight, and I have no idea why. Roll on the FM25 new match engine. And the Herrera. Torreira's in, and he's put it wide. You hate to see it. Oh, I'm on about the buying game. Ah. Well, that would make sense as well. What stadium's it being played at? Is it Leipzig's or is it Bayern's? Because I know it's normally played at one of. I think it's normally the cup holder, or like the second. Like, because if I won the league, it was normally against it, so it's probably Leipzig Stadium. If I remember my German football knowledge. My ball knowledge of German football. Vencedor's going to come on, and we're going to bring Seanasea on. We're going to get some experience in the midfield. I mean, we've brought the two of them on, and then there's a highlight with them on the free kick. I mean, it's given away. Marino, you can drive forward with it, son. You don't have to pass it. You could have absolutely pelted that forward. Ribeiro, this is... They are coming off, okay. Marino. He's found Berenguer, and Berenguer's hit the bar. Okay. Right, let's hope those subs are made. Yeah, they are mid. Cool. 15 minutes to go. We'll bring Berenguer off and we will bring Nico Serrano on to play the left-hand side track role. We'll bring Fran on for Herrera. It's his professional it was his professional debut in the last game as well, so you know. Our backline are on all 7 and above, and then there's Simon, probably who made the mistake for the goal. Is that the Allianz? Oh, okay, interesting. I am completely and utterly wrong. I've just praised, so if we go on to concede in this highlight, I'm gonna absolutely hate my life. Serrano's nearly run away from the ball, but he's got there. He's whipped in the cross. Torreya's headed it, and it's saved from Moreno in goal. The highlight's still going because that goalkeeper has taken a long time to clear the ball, and he's given it straight back to us, so you love to see it. You're not going to complain about having possession, especially when Sansei's bombing on.
Lie.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. We've scored. I pressed the wrong button, but after that football...
I'm not going to lie. I'm hard.
I am hard. I mean, it has been the case where Bayern have played away. I'm 99% certain on that one. Serrano down the left. He gets to the byline, pulls it back to Marino. Fran shoots from distance, and that's a great save. I mean, I do agree though, Rakia. Imagine the German FA letting them play away, but I'm fairly certain it has. As Unai Nunez has scored his first goal for Bilbao, and it's a tap-in to make it 4-1 in the cup. He won't care though. It will be a moment he and his family will never forget. Especially if we get a 5th in this one. Goni into Vencedor. It's back to the young fullback. He finds Ivan Torreya, and it is 5. I mean, they've probably allowed Bayern to have one at home, but considering it's their 11th win in a row for the league. We're into the 3rd round of the Copa del Rey. You love to see it. How big a result is that? Winning breeds confidence. Goni, did he come for our youth intake? He did come for our youth intake as well. You love to see it. He was on form as we pump them 5-1. He impresses on debut. Torreya wants a permanent deal. We tried. Uriah is correct. We wasn't happy at the first half. And we put in a performance in the second half that made us proud. Yeah. We are, 16 points behind Barcelona right now? It's very unlikely we win the league. It would take a Newcastle 95-96-esque collapse for them. 2020 and 2012 were the only other times it was at the Allianz, yeah. And 2012, they lost the Champions League final at home as well. What a shame that is. Maybe that's why they gave it to them, because they had to win a final on their home ground and it couldn't be the Champions League, so it had to be the Super Cup. You're a 23-year-old defensive midfielder. Are you playing? Yeah, you're playing for the B team. So we will give you a new contract because you're playing for the B team. So that makes sense. Unai Navarro. It's not going to be me though that does it. My director of football. Oh, okay. It is going to be me that does it. Fine. Okay. You want 12? I'm sorry. What? I'm not paying a B team player fucking 12 grand a week. Are you taking the absolute piss? I will pay you 9 grand a week. I will pay you 9.25k a week. I will pay you 9.25k a week. Thank you. Beta is set on to go on loan and has signed a new deal. Oh, okay. PC just decided it was going to have some frame rate lag there. It wasn't dropping frames, it was just frame lag. And I've done the Affinity gig as well. So Beta's gone on loan. I'm hoping that will allow him to develop slightly. He's rejected Auxerre. Important player or regular starter, so you can choose where you go. And it'll be the draw for the Copa del Rey third round. Now, how many teams are there? There's still a fair few. We'll do an automatic draw for this one, though. Tenerife are first out of the hat, and they've got Valencia. So, good for them, I suppose. Lugo, a second division side. Villarreal. Atletico have got Valladolid at home. Okay, interesting. Levante, Rayo Vallecano. We're going to end up having to beat Real Madrid and Barcelona to get through. Just lost the Europa League final to Arsenal 1-0. That's a rip bozo. That is very much in... Can we get some Fs in the chat? I'll put an F in the chat for you. I'll put an F in the chat for you. We're still not out of the hat. We've got Alaves. Okay. It should be a tie we win. We'll have to play more full strength for it, but it should be a tie we win. Let's do this and then this, and that. So it's literally the week after we play Vallecano. Okay, that is fine. When do we next play in the Europa League? After we play Alaves, okay. And we play Aston Villa at home, who are in 25th. Okay, I did not realise Aston Villa were that far down in the Europa League group. They currently are not qualified. Who have they had? Okay, they've had some toughish games, I suppose. 2 cup finals with 1 trophy and the FA Cup semi. Yeah, it's not too bad. David Arredondo, star player, star player, star player. You go where you want, my good sir. Go out on loan, enjoy yourself. That's what I say there. Real Madrid finalised Lenormand deal. Real Madrid, do you want to bid for one of my players instead of giving money to Thingy? Newcastle wanted there, Inter wanted there, and then it's Sans on loan. So nobody is wanted. I mean, he's been bid for loan. Like, why are we not getting? Why are other teams having money thrown at them and not us? I mean, to be fair to Sociedad, they've had a really good season. So, well, I'm going to say this now. What is their... Maribor and Sturm, that's fine. Hoffenheim and Sporting, okay, tough and fair. They have had a tougher run of it than in the Europa League than we have. Like, we should have 5 wins and a loss. There's no way we should have lost to Ferencvaros. The Atalanta one is, like, here or there. Like, in terms of, like... Timber has... So, Mark, how much did Arsenal sign Timber for? IRL? Do you know? Because I have a feeling it's less than the 92 million Manchester City have just paid for him in the save. I'm fairly certain of that one. 40 million euro plus 5 in add-ons. Yeah, that's roughly what I thought. 92 million quid he's gone to Man City for in this save. So potential for a good bit of profit if Arsenal want to, if Arsenal ever do eventually sell him. Sociedad, Sevilla, and us all on there. So we have lost to both. Didn't we beat Sevilla? Or did we draw to Sevilla? No, we drew to Sevilla and lost to Sociedad. That's why we're bottom of it. Roma offer Jan Sommer a contract. And Goretzka is looking like he's going to stay at Bayern. So, pretends to be shocked, I suppose. Malcolm Aries is going to Real Oviedo. I mean, Spencer FC, back in the day, loves this. He's committed his future to the club. in the B team. He's happy with a new contract, of course he is. And we hold out for a draw against Deportivo. How are we doing in La Liga 2? We are in a relegation scrap again. Okay, that makes sense. That does kind of make sense. Arredondo is set to go on loan, whilst he's also signing a new deal. So Celta's Javi Galan signs a new 2-year deal. How are Celta Vigo doing in the Champions League? They've probably been battered around, haven't they? Let's be realistic. Ralph Hasenhüttl, what have you done? You do have a... They're in 25th. 2 wins, 1 draw, and 3 defeats. So 1 against Galatasaray and Red Star, drawn against Fiorentina, lost to Porto, Man City, and Monaco. Makes sense. Yeah. That kind of makes sense, yeah. Eduardo, we can sign you because you have Basque nationality, so we can let you kind of develop. We didn't have a thing. Ivan Diaz would be one I would want to sign. He would be okay. Isidre is not one really that's gonna realistically. Rostal is decent, but again, like mercenary personality, he is. He's got the thing is he's a mercenary with 16 teamwork. It makes no sense to me that. Mental to think teams outside of big leagues used to be able to win big trophies. Yeah. I mean, Celtic do have a European Cup to their name, don't they? So they're one of the case in points. Like you had Bucharest win in the 80s, yeah. You've also had Red Star win recently as well. You had Red Star win in Europe as well at one point. I can't remember. I think it was the old Champion Clubs Cup rather than the Champions League, if I remember correctly. But I'm fairly certain it was like 91, like the late 80s, early 90s. I'm fairly certain Red Star won the. Yeah, because they were good. They were very good back then. Some of the clubs. So, like, it is something to think about. I mean, that's why like doing like Builder Nations and like One Club Glory and stuff like that saves are kind of fun. Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad shout. Is Guillamon back? No, Guillamon is returning to full training tomorrow. Gorosabo in 2 days. Okay. So Ander Herrera comes in. Guillamon drops off for Goni. No. Fran. Fondorea, yeah, you're wide players. Meslay destroyed with... yeah. But the less said about the steroids usage, the better. I don't want to get caught up in controversies. Real Madrid have lost another league game. Valencia have beaten Real Madrid. Okay. So Barcelona are still the only team to beat Valencia this season. What do you mean controversies? I mean, talking of steroids by the use of by the age of 10. I mean, I'd rather not get involved in that conversation if I don't have to. Come on then, let's beat Vallecano. Let's get another win in a row in this amazing run of form that we seem to be on at the moment. We will go into 4th because neither of the other 2 sides are playing as of yet, no matter unless we lose. But we want to win. That is one thing we want to do, is we want to win. We do not want to draw or lose. Winning is all we want to do. Keep this winning streak on. The first highlight is for them. It's headed away. Okay, that's good news. But let's reset. I mean, we have done. Now we counter. Munain. I mean, that's a terrible ball, but we will get away with it. We will get away with it. Galindo has dropped short. I mean, and then has played probably one of the worst passes I can think he's played. But again, this highlight has been very much give the ball away, win it back kind of vibes. One with 42 balls remaining. Shock. Inaki Williams! Oh my goodness me, Inaki. I thought the net was going to bulge and we was going to be celebrating a Bilbao goal. Not to be. But we have another chance from this highlight. Seanasea, Munain, Inaki Williams. He's got the pace, he drives forward. It's a tame effort. Tame is an understatement there as well. Shocking is probably more appropriate. Vencedor, Vivian. I mean, the pass to Kappa might have been on, but it was a bit of a risky one. The switch to Rodriguez has worked, and then he's gone for the really big switch, and Galindo has somehow won the header, but he couldn't keep it on target. And then they've hit a bar from the corner. They've hit the bar from a corner. The shot is blocked. Vivian wins the header, and we try to get it away. We don't succeed, and they come back at us, but the highlight ends before we can see that. And it's been an entertaining first half, that's for sure. Rodriguez has picked up a foot injury. Okay. So, hampered by injury, off you come. Marino is going to have to come on. That is not necessarily a change I wanted to make. And we're probably going to get punished for it down that left-hand side at some point in this game. So, we're going to have to score. I'm making it, like, certain now we're going to have to score in this game. Because they're going down the right-hand side a lot. We might have to hope... I mean, Munain has come back to help there. And now Galindo, you've got to use the pass to Kappa. It's Inaki Williams, and he has scored. Is it onside? It is not. It's wonderful play, though. He's just gone, I think, a yard ahead. Yeah, he is offside. That is better, though. Encourage. More football like that, please, boys. Seanasea has won it back. Vivian, you can go out to the fullback here. You've nearly put him in hospital with that pass. You really needed to put a bit more oomph on that pass. And then you've given possession away. What are you doing? We've got away with it because we've been bailed out, I think, by Vencedor putting his body on the line there. And then Inaki Williams can't close that. I mean, it's Raul de Tomas. It's come down that side. And it's a brilliant save from Simon. That highlight was a calamity of errors there from us. But the chance did come from that side. And then they've won a corner from this highlight. I feel like the corner will be the key highlight, so we've got to be careful. It's headed away by Vivian. Back in, and Inaki Williams absolutely thumps it clear. And that highlight ends. You barely have time to take breath, and there's another one. But they're starting to get on top. It's becoming a bit stretched, and they're starting to enjoy that. Galindo's taken way too much time in possession. That's 2 or 3 times now we've dawdled in possession. We're on higher tempo as well. That looked offside. It is offside. He looked offside there. How far off was you? It wasn't much, but yeah. You can see he is off. Sociedad are playing. Okay, they've started now at half-time and they're 1-0 down. That is good news. But we need to get ourselves a winner. Seanasea is on a 6.6 and Inaki Williams on a 6.4. Let's move Galindo inside. Bring Torreira on. And we're going to bring Ribeiro on for Seanasea as well. Just to see if we can get something different from this game. All of a sudden now we have a highlight. Kappa down the right. It's whipped in and headed away. We've got to win this. We picked up the loose ball. Herrera. Martinez. Go to Vencedor. Nice. Vivian. Out wide. Kappa. You've got Torreira in space there. He's found Torreira. It's Ribeiro that's in. And Ribeiro's hit the bar. Oh, I don't believe it. I thought he'd done it. I thought he had done it. Abby, did they win with all 10 wickets? No, did they win with 9 wickets left? Did they lose another wicket? Pozo into Santi. Fran Garcia has laid it to Pozo down the line. The cross is in, the header. It's a brilliant save by Simon. Both sides have had good chances to take the lead. Haven't taken them. Right, Vencedor's done brilliantly there. Because De Tomas could have had a chance to really go forward there. Herrera, Galindo looked offside. I'm not celebrating that. Yeah, he's offside. There's been 3 disallowed goals in this game for offside. And they've all been correct decisions as well. They have all been correct decisions. But it frustrates me that we've had 2 of them go against us. Like, 2 of them go against us. Torreira, that's brilliant. Galindo, that's a terrible pass. Vivian's done well to win that back. Ribeiro has got the pass through. Oh, that was nearly through to Galindo. Martinez has done well to cover for Marino. Martinez. You can use Ribeiro. Now you got to go back. Nice. Sensible in possession. Torreira has dropped deep. You've got Kappa out wide. I mean, he's got away with this. The run's still continuing. Now he's used Vencedor. Herrera's shot from distance. Is that in? It is! It's an absolute screamer from Ander Herrera. I wondered where this highlight was going. And it's popped out to Herrera on the edge of the box. And he has drilled it with very little backlift in off the bar. That is unbelievable. And we've had a goal line technology highlight go in our favour for once. I don't believe it. There's been a goal line technology highlight that has actually resulted in a goal. Is this FM? We're going to bring Berenguer on, I think. Ander Herrera and Vencedor are not going to come off. I don't trust having that. Galindo will stay on. We might bring Serrano on in a bit for Galindo. We will praise the boys. Even though Vallecano have had a 3xG and haven't scored. Sociedad have equalised, but we are winning. Real Madrid have now started. Valencia haven't, and neither have Sevilla. I think Valencia play Sevilla. I've just realised it's added time. Vivian, let's not concede here. Torreira, he's looked for Galindo and behind, and it's been given back to Valladolid. Can we win this back? Let's not concede now. I will hate conceding now. That will do. Balanced. There. Play for set pieces. Do all of that. Run the clock down. I mean, a highlight in the 93rd minute is not what we want. That is not what you want. I mean, we've won it back. It's out to Marino. Let's just pass it around. Let's just let them chase shadows for the last, 50 seconds. No, Kappa, that's not doing that. Because now we're out of position. Vivian has done brilliantly there. I mean, is Torreira in there? No, he's not. But the corner flag looks very appealing with 20 seconds to go. I'm not going to lie if we can get the ball back. No need. Okay, De Tomaras is in. And it's into the gloves of Simon. Right, hold the ball. Let the ref blow the whistle. There we go. It might only be 1-0 from an absolute screamer. But it wasn't the best of performances. And we still find a way to win. This... Have we actually slipped? Have we, Yo, Colin, how are you? I am doing very well. We are up into 4th. Villarreal have just beaten Valladolid 6-2. So, that is pretty darn based. And the Herrera with an absolute screamer. Colin, since we've changed to our new formation here, we have won every game. So... Great with the Toons win, I bet you are. I bet you are. We've won every game, and it's been entertainment, and there have been goals. You could not say there have not been goals. What's my new formation? It's this. It's still strikerless. It's still got the cursed front three, but it's become a little bit more secure. But it's given us that extra body in midfield where I feel like we've been overrun. So, and it's doing very well right now. Obviously we've won every game. Marco Rose wants Vivian. Like, a lot of people want Vivian, but unless you pay like 70 million for him, I'm not selling him. Not even interested in speaking to the press about talking. Sociedad and Betis drew, which means we are fourth. Sevilla have lost to Atletico. Can I make just 2 changes to your formation? What is it, Colin? It depends. It very much depends. Put the win-backs 1 step forward. No. I don't. If I play a back 4, they sit in line with the centre halves. I wouldn't push them on there. That'd leave us way too open. Because they would have to go up here, and it just would not sit right with me. I've tried systems like that before, and we're already being exposed defensively here anyway. Out wide, like I'm not putting them 1 step forward. And if the other one is add a striker, that is definitely a no as well. Striker is definitely not being added. Guillamon is back, nice. Real Madrid only beat Huesca 2-1. Player of the week news, Nico Jackson. No worries. No strikers. Yes, no strikers. There is a reason why one of my tags on Twitch, I'm hoping it's still a thing. I'm actually going to have a look at this. If one of my tags on Twitch, and it should be the case. Yes, one of the tags on my Twitch is strikerless. Yes, one of the tags on my Twitch is... It's not muted. But yeah, one of the tags on my Twitch is strikerless for the exact reason that I play strikerless. Caicedo to Chelsea is trending on Twitter. Caicedo to Chelsea look like... I mean... Okay, Caicedo, like, is close. Okay, that's okay. Like, okay, I think that's just think that's Twitter just being behind as always, whilst also being ahead. Jason, I mean, is he Spanish? Yes, he is. Of course he is. With a Spanish name like Jason, how can he not be? Yes, Colin, I will 2-0 Olmo. I mean, Harry Kane is bringing Spursy to Bayern. You love to see it. Yes, they are. Colin, I'm going to say this right now, yeah? A lot of people have tried to convince me to go to strikers. It's not going to happen. In this entire save, we are going to win everything without playing a single player in that striker position. The closest we will get to a striker is a shadow striker. Like, and I think for the remainder of FM23, really, I'm gonna try and, I mean, Luis Bilbao can go on loan, no future fee though. No, let's remove and exclude. That's fine. You can get him on loan. There's just no future fee. I don't play strikers. Spurs might mean something. I mean, yeah, big trouble. I prefer not to speak as well, Mark. I take it to FM24 if it still works. I mean, if it does still work in FM24, I will do. But, I mean, for the save I have planned, I possibly won't. We'll play Ryan instead of Vivian because he is knackered. Yeah, like, I possibly will. Like, I'd like to, but, like, obviously, it's not necessarily a guarantee. That FM24. Like, it might not be a thing that... It definitely it more than likely won't be a thing in FM25. I will probably have to surrender an FM25. But if it works in FM25, trust me, if I get into RTO, I'm going to play for... I mean, Colin, based. Like, honestly, Colin, can you tell Chuck that, please? Just like, right now, just drop him a DM. Just completely out of context. Just completely out of context, but can you tell that to Chuck, please? I mean, Rodriguez getting injured is not good news. That is not good news. Watch his stream. I will not. I mean, I can do. I am happy to do this in the name of memes. In the name of memes. Twitch/a big man on campus. We'll pause the music. Here we go.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? No. No.
Really, Colin? Really? What? Why? Why, Colin? What was that? What in the world was that? How in the world
Based, Colin.
we did that as a play to go down?
Based, Colin. I love that from you. I absolutely love that from you. Absolutely love that. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're not watching the big man on campus, if you're not following Chuck, we'll give him a shout out. He is an absolute legend of the community. I am going to be able to meet him in person in November. Go and drop a follow. Sansei is in, and Sansei scores against Alaves. As we are 39 minutes in, and the first highlight that we have seen results in a Sansei goal. It's all comes from Galindo. It all comes from Ruben Galindo. You love to see it. There's been 3 injuries in this first half, which is not normally good news, but I'm glad 2 of them have gone to Alaves. I think we're doing well, but we definitely have the ability to go up another gear. Up another gear. It is the Copa del Rey 3rd round. So we're looking to make it to the 4th. And a goal from Sansei is just what you need. You need goals. Goals win matches. My Michael Owen quote for the day. Munain's not playing well. Berenguer will come on. Galindo's going to stay on. Galindo is our star boy. We are going to convince him to stay if it kills me. I will make bid after bid after bid in the summer for him. Atletico losing at home to Valladolid in the cup. That is kind of based. Let's rest Greenham on because he's just come back from injury. Galindo is now tired, so we'll bring Serrano on. Vencedor is also knackered, so we will bring Garana Barena on, and we will bring Herrera on for Guillamon at the same time. And we will do that at the same time. We are looking like it's going to be a boring but comfortable 1-0 win and heading us in, but we are not going to rest on our laurels. We are going to make certain that we get there by every nook and cranny we can do. And no highlights. It's comfortable. It's ended 1-0. Well done, lads. It's a good win for us. That was a very quick Cup 3rd round game. I didn't think the game... I think the only highlight of that game was the goal. Now, I'm hoping Rodriguez is not going to be out for a long. How long is he out for? 12 days or 2 weeks. That is not too bad. Sansei with the goal and an 8 rating. You love to see it. Wait, Real Madrid are out? Oh, Espanol, I don't normally like you, but for today, and only today, Espanol, I appreciate you. Real Madrid are out of the Copa del Rey at the 3rd round. Sack Jurgen Klopp now, he's doing shit. Sack Jurgen Klopp now, Real Madrid, just do it. You love to see Real Madrid being knocked out early of the Copa del Rey because it means more weaker sides can get through, which means that then we have a better chance of winning. And if we can win the Copa del Rey, it's silverware, 2 pieces of silverware in 3 seasons at this save. Wait, what have I just seen? Not the Araujo I'm thinking of. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Aston Villa report. We play Aston Villa next in the Europa League stage. We're in the 4th round of the Copa del Rey. I mean, I accidentally pressed draw all teams. We've drawn Levante. Okay. So another La Liga side. It's not too bad. We'll request that summary to the inbox. That's the recommended. So then, match review, team bonding, not team bondage, as I used to say. I can't believe I actually said that live on Twitch. I mean, I can believe I've said that live on Twitch. Gabriel Pires is looking like he's going on loan. Chelsea are now in 8th. Aston Villa are in 4th. They're not at the best Europa League run, but they might be getting Champions League anyway. So, you know, who's just moved to Celta's under 19s? From Ferro. Okay, so he's just been promoted up to the Celta from, like the B team. Okay. I mean, he's driven. We can't sign him anyway. The fact he's not on our shortlist would mean he's probably not got the potential that we are looking to sign anyway. Transfers. Is there anybody in my shortlist that's now gone to 17? Eduardo, who we've signed on loan, right? He's got Basque, so we don't need him. He moves to the default one. Rosto is the same. And then it's all 16s now. Juan Arroyo is the only one that is ranked an A. Why is that? What are you now? You're 5-star. And you're a left back. Ooh. He's really not too encouraged by the idea. Okay. That's fine. We can sort something. Extremely doubtful is the thing. Ivan at 16, 4-star. Felix 3.5 stars, so he's not necessarily the best anyway. 4-star on you. Aitor Hernandez, 4.5-star centre back as well. 6'6" as well. Imagine having Aitor Hernandez and Lazarte at centre back at 6'6" apiece. Work rate is actually quite good. He's probably a more no-nonsense centre-back looking at his attributes right now. Media-friendly and fickle personality, not necessarily the best. Another Ivan. You could possibly be a centre-mid attack. He's unflappable and resilient personality. That's not bad. You, my good sir, you have already got cam training, so that's good. That's okay. David Oranga, out for 1 to 6 days. That is fine. We do need money. I am right in thinking that Bilbao's the Spanish presidential elections are 3 years, or is it 4 years? How long between Spanish clubs presidential election. It might not actually be, because I think they've changed that rule, isn't it? I think it's just owners. I'm getting confused with Barcelona because it's president. Yeah, I might be getting things confused. But I'd like finances to see are okay. I'd love us to be able to get like rich finances. Aston Villa will be without Pedro. Oh no! Anyway, Emery knows that Munain is a threat. Whether he is going to be able to figure that one out and understand it is another question. Whether he's actually going to realise and know how to stop him is the main question. Follow up your interest. He's still interested. I mean, how much... I can't. I've got to try and save some of this money. I've got to try and actually make money. I don't know how I'm going to make money. I mean, it's going to have to be selling somebody. I don't necessarily want to sell somebody. Villarreal want Vencedor. I don't really want to sell within league. I would rather sell abroad than within Spain. That is for sure. Like, that is one thing for sure that is going to happen. We are not going to sell a player realistically to another Spanish side in this save for a while. I'm on leaders per interceptions per game. Seanasea praise recent form. Okay, that didn't go as well as we wanted to. But here we are. We play Aston Villa. Right, Rodriguez being injured is not great. Who do they recommend coming in for him? Berenguer. Do I risk Berenguer? Can Berenguer even play there? He's competent there. What are you like? I mean, you're probably better than playing David Marino. I'm not gonna lie. And then we'll bring Lazarte onto the bench, I suppose. But yeah, other than that, we're gonna go full strength. We'll try Berenguer at left back for a game. I'm hoping he won't be out for too long. Anyway. We want to give a team talk, obviously. Give faith. I mean, beating Aston Villa, knocking out an English side from the Europa League would be kind of nice. Especially one that's 4th in Premier League right now. I mean, based, Mark. That is quite based. What? I mean, the Europa League anthem. Because I upload my VODs to YouTube, I actually had a copyright claim on that. That has then partially blocked it from like certain places. Like, there's blocked my VOD from being viewed in certain regions, which I find absolutely hilarious that the Europa League anthem has done that. My star player has a release clause because his agent locked it in, so I was panicking when he got out. I mean, yeah, he's pretty good, isn't he? I mean, Sanse's won it. You got to find the pass. Galindo, it's kind of mudded the momentum of the attack. Oh, what a ball that is. Oh, my God, I mean, that is a sensational ball from Gorosabal. Monet needs to learn how to stay on side, but... Okafor coming forward. Can we win that? Guillamon has won it and then lost it. I mean, he's decided to shoot there, so we've been fortunate. Spurs are top of our Europa League group, the league table. I feel like that is a very cursed. Spurs doing well in Europe, that doesn't happen often. I mean, Guillemon, he's got to find an Aki Williams. He's been forced wide, and that causes the tame effort that came. I mean, Berenguer's on a 7.1 right now, playing at left back. I've since agreed the deal to sign Henrique Araujo, so don't need him now. I mean, you keep both, right? You figure out a way to play both. Gorosabal finds Galindo. It's a cross. It's going to bobble around, and somehow we've not scored. I mean, surely, Mark, you just find a way to play both. Rather than be like, oh, I don't need him now. The deal hasn't gone through yet. I mean, that is true. That is very true. I didn't contemplate whether the deal had gone through or not. Sansei has tried to play the ball through the Ivor Needle there. You're not that guy, Chief. Oh!
It doesn't happen to every guy, and it is a big deal!
It is a big deal. Mr. Big Man on Campus. Chuck, how was stream? How was stream? How is Coventry? If you raid and we can see from this highlight, I am blaming you in its entirety. Chuck, that is your fault.
Emotional damage.
Chuck, that is your fault. That is your fault and your fault entirely. Raiders welcoming though. If you're not following Chuck, click the heart at the top of the chat. Do drop him a follow. If you don't know who I am Sean. We are streaming a Bilbao save. This is season 3. We are in the Europa League right now, losing at home to Aston Villa, who are 4th in the Premier League, and had started, like, as you can see, they are right down the bottom of the like playoff bit, and this defeat moves us down into dangerous uncharted territory of not automatically qualifying. I see you changed up the background. I did change up the background. It was needed. Munayin is on a 6.4. Okay. Galindo and Anaki Williams is not doing great, so we're going to bring Serrano on, Torreira on. We'll leave Sansei for a little bit. I could have moved Berenguer forward, but we don't have Rodriguez. Also, if you're new from the raid, I do have a TikTok. I would appreciate all the follows, if you wouldn't mind. I mean, Torreira's nearly won that back there. Tabata, right? Gorosabal has just. I mean, what are we doing?
Emotional damage.
What are we doing? Like, Gorosabal's done really well to read this, and then has just allowed Maxi Gomez just to absolutely muscle him out of the way. If Chuck raids and this is the first time we lose with this new tactic, I am going to absolutely kill him. Oh, Michael, I know he's moved to Bournemouth in real life, so you probably don't care about him anymore, but Max Aarons is now in Villa in this save. I actually don't know really what to do. We've not been 2-0 down with this tactic before. I'm guessing overlap, hit early crosses. Be more expressive. Just don't ask him about network saves. No, don't. I don't know what you mean, Chuck. Sansei is on a 6.3. We're going to need to bring Ribeiro on. We have 15 minutes to save this. Tyrone Mings is coming forward. Maxi Gomez. Back to Mings. Can we win this back, please? Not like that, we're not. Not with this kind of pressure. Consa, Douglas Luiz. I mean, it's a great ball to Aarons. It's headed in by Maxi Gomez. It's 3-0 Villa. Chuck, I blame you and entirely you for this defeat. Because we wasn't losing when you raided until you raided over either. This is entirely your fault for bringing the raid over here. Because right now, Chuck, we are outside of we are outside of Europa League automatic qualification. because Aston Villa have somehow decided that they're going to turn up and be prime Barcelona. And I have no idea why, except for all I can say is your raid. That's the only thing that has changed. Like, I'm not even joking. We have won every game on tonight's stream. Every game on tonight's stream until this game. I like to think this is a you problem, though. This is entirely your fault. Wendy is in behind. It's 4. What's going on?
Emotional damage.
I am 100% like. Also, Chuck, for this you were getting you were getting.
I'm not a bussy boy. Unless you want me to be.
You are. Yeah, you've done that on stream.
Name.
You have sung this on stream.
What's my name? What's my name? I'm the throat goat.
That was absolutely shameful.
Chuck, please put your trousers back on.
Chuck, put your trousers back on. Have a little bit of...
I'm going to Shrek's Adventure.
You have confirmed that yourself.
Shrek, you will be coming to see me at Shrek's Adventure. You won't have a choice in the matter. I'll be waiting with the lube.
Shrek will be waiting with the lube for you, Chuck. But no, I do hope stream was good, Chuck. Even if you have caused me now to lose first game of stream. Steve, welcome in. The mighty palace from Selhurst. You did win today. It wasn't necessarily the most convincing win. We might need. I wonder who we're playing in the. I can't remember who we're playing in the last game. But yeah, if we're having to go to the Europa League playoff, I'm not wanting that. Who do we have? We have Dynamo Kiev, who, funnily enough, started the game in 22nd place, which is where Aston Villa, I think, started. So that's not a good omen. But yeah, Chuck, tonight's stream, yeah? Tonight's stream started at this Real Madrid game. We have won. This was our run of form before you joined. Yeah? This was our run of form before you joined the stream. And then you come in and we lose 4-0 to Aston Villa. So I am blaming this entirely on you. Arsenal's best signing is that Harry Kane has gone to Man. Skill issue, I see. Chuck, no. It's nothing to do with a skill issue. We've actually been doing well, Chuck. This is I think you were here for the new tactic. I probably blame the fact that the fullbacks did terribly. That is probably more the fact that it was, and I just didn't transfer them out. Villarreal are chasing the Vencedor deal. Like, where? Come on. Luis Bilbao is going on loan to Huesca. Enjoy your loan move, good sir. We are going to finish the stream with the Getafe game. Very weird way to spell rice. No, I think it's Kai Havertz, really. Absolute bargain of a player for 60 odd million or whatever they spent on him. So we play Getafe. We're up into 4th in the we're in the Champions League spots. We are a massive 16 points off of the top of the league. Let's not talk about that. Barcelona are having a season, but we have caused one of Real Madrid's only two defeats all season. We didn't beat Valencia, but we can work on that one in the next round of fixtures. And Villa did lose 5-1 to Newcastle, not 4. Harvey Barnes did score on debut, as did Tonali. Yeah, I mean, that is why I said it. Santa Maria is out injured. He is on loan. That is absolutely fine. He's out for 2 months. I left him to physio instead of sending him to a specialist. I am a horrible manager. Yeah, you could go and see a specialist. Nah, just let the physio deal with it. Just let the physios deal with it. It's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine, mate. Palace win him, yeah. Hello, potential gap. Who does Sociedad have tomorrow? Sociedad play at home to Almeria. They should win that one. I say it, it's FM. Crazier things have happened. But yeah, we are now 19 points off the top. And title challenge is not going to happen. But if we can get top 4 this season, top 4 in a cup run, Real Madrid are out of the cup. So, like, it's not out of the realms of possibility. He is interested in speaking to Oviedo when they only want him to be an impact sub. No, you are not going to be an impact sub. Newcastle, top of the league, yeah. Definitely wasn't on my bingo card. I did Super 6 this week. And Newcastle Villa was on it, and I predicted a Desmond. So I look like a right pleb for that one. So, Sociedad are winning currently, 2-0. Valencia are winning. Valencia is the team I want to chase again. I don't know why Valencia are doing so well on FM. Up the tune. Chuck, you are the fakest fan going. Last season, you didn't even realise Newcastle were in the top 4 until, like, middle of March. So, I cannot... You cannot call yourself a Newcastle fan anymore. Kappa will come in for Gorosabal. We'll keep the midfield like that. And we will play Getafe. Also, the Lionesses in the semi-final, yeah. That is a very, very, very good thing. And... it's great, but the thing is I have missed all of their knockout games because I have been working. They play on Wednesday and I work Wednesday, so that means we're winning. It's confirmed. It's confirmed. It's entirely the fact that I am not there to jinx them. So, right, let's beat Getafe. Of course, exactly. It's confirmed. Right, we've started well. We're holding the ball. We're creating the chances, not allowing them anything. Encourage. Right, so we are level on points right now with Sociedad. If we win, we go back above them. I think we're 2 points clear of them if we win. Which is not good enough considering Sociedad do have the head-to-head on us. So we need to open up a little bit of a gap between them. When is the final? Abby has to lock me in a dungeon. Yeah. I wouldn't blame them either. I'll just call work and say, yeah, I'm coming in because I've been at work every other game. I'll just change shifts with somebody. It's fine. I'll figure it out. We'll sort it out. I won't be there. I mean, Sansei's missed the header. He's one of the taller players in our squad, so I'm hoping he would have actually won that header and scored. Next Sunday. Yeah. I got the Everton game right, score-wise. I got the Brighton game right so I got the Everton game right result-wise. I got the Brighton game right result-wise. I got the West Ham game score correct. I'm also doing the Super Brew predictor through Z's Discord, and I also predicted Man City 3-0. So I've got 2 correct scores so far this weekend already, which is I'm actually kind of impressed by that. So this is my Super Brew predictions. I'll get my Super Brew up. I'll refresh it because I don't know if it's actually finished now. Yeah, so I predicted City correct. Yeah, so the only one I've got wrong so far is Newcastle. I got close on Fulham because I got the 1-goal scoreline. I just predicted 2-1 wins for both Palace and Fulham. I predicted 5-0 Brighton and then got the exact results for Burnley, Man City and 4-0 Arsenal. So, like, I actually predicted Arsenal to do better than they did. So, that's the last time I predict Arsenal to do well. Am I top? Let's go. My ball knowledge is superior. Sansei's headed it off the ball. The only 2 highlights have been Sansei missing headers in this game. I said Brentford 3-1 and a Desmond between Liverpool and Chelsea. I think it will be a Desmond between the 2 of them. That is also going to be an interesting one to watch. I'm going to try and get out of work early tomorrow to be able to watch it. Guillemont is absolutely knackered. So let's bring Ander Herrera, not Angel Herrera, who's not playing well. Inaki Williams has hit a bad patch of form. Galindo is going to come on for him. It hasn't. It's been draws like the last 5 times, but it's been 1-1s, 0-0s, or 2-2s. And I think given the goal scoring form that both sides have been in pre-season, I'm going for a Desmond. Working at the weekend sucks. Yes, it does. I completely agree. Vencedor is knackered, although I don't really want to bring him off. Who's been playing poorly? He is also on a 6.6. It's been our defense that have performed well. I'm actually going to bring Serrano on for Torreira as well, and then leave it at that for now. I don't fancy bringing in the inexperienced players onto the midfield and then conceding. Just yet. Marino coming forward. Into Ander Herrera, Vencedor, Sanse, Nico Serrano's in, and he's hit the post. It's a good save from Sarria as well. I don't know how Sanse hasn't just drilled down to the other corner. We are absolutely battering Getafe. Just can't finish our dinner. I'm actually going to drop the tempo down, see if we can actually just dictate the play a little bit more and not rush the finish. I mean, if Munain scores another screamer of a free kick, I mean, he nearly has. And then he's drilled it back in and it's cleared away. Right. Let's change the fullbacks to wingbacks. Let's push them on. And then Berenguer for Munain. And then I think Vencedor off for Garan Barena. This is not good. This is not good. It's a 0-0 draw at home to Getafe. Not what we needed. We absolutely battered them, just didn't create any highlights from it. I see you're running a pro-Chuck formation. Of course. We have been strikeless this entire save. And since Chuck has raided, Chuck has caused this formation to be cursed, Steve. So, like, honestly, yeah, the stream started today, Steve. The stream started today with a 3-1 win against Real Madrid. It has then gone all the way to here. So we 3-1, 5-4, 3-2, 4-2, 3-1, 5-1, and then double 1-0s. We won every game. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 wins in a row. Chuck rates, we lose 4-0 at home to Villa and then draw to Getafe. So I am purely blaming Chuck. It's also 9 o'clock, which is the time I finish, but I'm using it as an excuse to say, and because Chuck's put the juju on us, we're going to go and drop a raid on over. It's purely because Chuck has cursed us. Chuck has cursed us at the end of stream, and me and him are going to have some words. But thank you everybody for turning up today. It's been very much appreciated as always. The TikTok link has just been popped up in chat by Stream Elements, but I'm gonna pop it in again. If you haven't followed the TikTok, I upload every day at 12 PM for the TikToks. I am gonna be recording tomorrow's one straight after this stream. Then the Twitter and the Discord are in chat as well. That is where I post all my stream schedules and the notifications when I go live. So definitely drop a follow on Twitter and join the Discord to be notified there. And also you can post other stuff about your saves and get save files from stuff like the 1 season challenge that I've done with Man City over on the TikTok. So you can do the same. You can use the same save file as I have, hopefully, to be able to play that, and let me know how you get on with that as well. The VOD channel is live. If you've missed any of the streams and you want to go back and watch the streams, or if you can't be here for a stream and want to watch the streams, they are uploaded onto the VOD channel. So yeah, definitely please do consider dropping a subscription over on there. Also, post how cute Sean is. I mean, no, that is not the case. That is not the case. But right, let's go and drop somebody a raid. Who is in the FM scene that we can drop a raid on over to? Um, du- 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 du. Do you know what? I know. He's had a rebrand. He's had a rebrand. We're gonna go and raid Cal, Mr. Calgore. I could. Is David live? I didn't see David live. I mean, David is live, but we're gonna go for Cal today. So, because he's recently come back to streaming, and I want to drop him a raid. And I don't know if I've raided David. I think I raided David recently, as well. So yeah, we are back next week. I will be posting the stream schedule at some point tomorrow or Monday. Monday, no, I won't be streaming. Tomorrow, I am not live either. The earliest it will possibly be is Tuesday, where we will continue with this and see if we can we will start the stream, seeing if we can qualify for the knockout phase of the Europa. Well, we will qualify for the knockout phase, but whether it's the playoff or through to the next round. And continue the good form we had until Chuck raided. So that is it for me. The links are in the chat. Please do go and drop them all a follow and a subscription elsewhere and stuff like that. And go and say hi to Cal. Drop him a follow if you haven't already. He is doing a Brighton save. And I will see you all next time. If my scene wants to work.